Me, I can tell in about the first 20 minutes if I don't like a game, but it take me longer to tell if I do like it. And like that's how I messed up with God of War. Like I couldn't explore, I couldn't climb on nothing. I was annoyed, and I didn't like that setting, so I just put it down. And years later, telling about the first I just 20 finally figured out how they wanted me to move around in the world and shit. It was instantly better.
Yeah, I need a little bit more than 20 minutes, man. We live though. We live. What up, chat? What's up? Yeah, we here, man. AGS Live episode 10. You dig? We are here. What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. What's good, people?
What you got mods for?
Just to keep everything clean, you know what I mean?
But I thought you didn't care about, like, we ain't soft, like that's your motto.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got people spamming porno sites and all that shit, so okay. Yeah, you gotta watch out for certain shit.
Yeah,
you know okay. It don't really be going crazy in here, though, you know what I mean? For the most part, the chat is cool. You dig? The chat is cool. But, yeah, keep it clean, man. But, yeah, we here, man. AGS Live, episode 10. Pretty slow week, I guess. Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot going on this week, man. Hopefully the upcoming week things will turn up. I would assume. You know what I mean? I would assume. But, I've been kind of busy this week. I think I did like 2 AGS lights or something like that, I think.
It's funny, too.
Yeah, I think I did 2. I've been kind of busy this week, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as YouTube goes, more than usual lately. Yeah, I think I did 2. Yeah, I had to destroy an OLED hater too, man. These dudes, man. These dudes with these LED TVs, man, they just can't accept the facts. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, listen, for the most part, OLED owners don't try to downplay, like, burn-in. You know what I'm saying? Like, can burn-in happen? Absolutely. Is it a real thing? Yes, it is a real thing. It can happen. If you're not careful, it can happen. It probably will happen. You know what I'm saying?
You put me up on OLEDs, in 2017? And I done had one ever since, and I've never had a problem with burn-in, and I have not altered any of my TV patterns or behaviors at all.
Right. But it can happen. You know what I'm saying? I've never had it happen. But at the same time, to be fair, I think this is the longest OLED I ever had. You know what I mean? To be fair, and I had this OLED since, like, the one I'm on now, and I had it since, I think, like, March. So this is probably the longest I had one, because I'm usually switching them up. But I've never had the issue either. But the issue is there. It can happen. I done seen it happen to plenty of people. So it's not a mystery or nothing like that. But most OLED owners can admit that. Like, nobody really try to say it doesn't happen or anything like that. But when it comes to these LED dudes, man, they just try to downplay everything. Like, if motherfuckers ain't have an LED TV themselves. Like, I've had every LED TV out there, the best ones. You know what I mean? The best ones. And still had clouding and blooming and all of that shit. You know what I mean? Darks or the blacks not being where they should be and things like that. Like, I've had these TVs, so for somebody to try to tell me about an LED TV and you got the budget joint, like, you ain't even got the top LED.
Right, bro, so you put me up on that 930E. I think that was the best LED TV I had, and I would have kept it. It just, they only went up to 65 inches, and I needed a bigger one. That's the only reason I moved to OLED, is because that 930E wouldn't come any bigger.
The 930E was a great TV, but you can't argue. You trying to argue OLED and you got a fucking budget LED. Like, no, it doesn't work. No, you can't do it. You just can't do it, dog. A budget LED up against, like, if you had the top LED, top of the line LED, then you can try to argue. You're still going to lose. It's OLED. You can't beat it. But to have a budget LED and still be trying to talk shit, like, man, if you don't go sit the fuck down somewhere, dog, like, enjoy the TV. Like, it's nothing wrong with the 900H at all. It's the great thing about it is it has HDMI 2.1, so it has all of those features. If it didn't have HDMI 2.1, the shit would be, it would be even lower on the totem pole. But it does have all the gaming features you want. And if you don't feel like spending a lot of money, or if you don't want to deal with OLED is like having a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, dog. You can't treat it like your Honda. You know what I'm saying? You can't put any gas in it. You know what I mean? An oil change ain't cheap. This is luxury, man. This is luxury. You know what I mean? It has to be treated differently. An LED, you can kick that motherfucker down the steps, throw it, leave it on 1,000,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? Spit on it, stomp it. You can do all types of shit with that shit. That shit's still gonna be working. That motherfucker OLED is luxurious.
Man, it really is. There is no going back for me.
No going back. I went from a fucking 75-inch. I went from a 75-inch. I had the 940E. I had the 940E.
Okay. Yeah.
And that only comes in 75 and up. I went from a 75-inch down to a 65-inch. And the only reason why how I was able to do that was because of it was OLED. You know what I'm saying? I just like that picture quality was just I couldn't resist.
Yeah.
It was just too fucking good, dog. It's too good. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, you the one that saved me because I was gonna go to that 940. And you was like, that TV's not an upgrade for you. No, I was gonna go with that 900E, I think it was. It was the one that was it was like 75 inches, but it was like a downgrade from the 930, and you was like, man, that's not an upgrade, that's a downgrade for you just because you're going up in size, like that's a worse TV.
Yeah,
then you put me up on the OLEDs, and then I haven't looked back ever since.
That's another thing about people that's like on LEDs all their life and shit is because they don't understand what shadows and shit really mean and shit, because in a lot of LED TVs, a lot of scenes be glowing and shit. Like there's no light source, but there's fucking light in the hallway and shit, like at night. Like, you know it's supposed to be dark. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's no lights and it's nighttime. You're not supposed to be able to see every fucking crevice in the goddamn scene. This is what shadow detail is all about. You know what I mean? So when you're on LED a lot of shit be glowing. You're supposed to be in a dark alley, but it looked like the alley got lights. No, that's not how it's supposed to be, man. They don't know what true blacks is and shit like that. And when you see it, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Hey, question for the chat: was this in the sub box? Is this is AGS Live in your sub box? Please let me know. Shout out to DB for the super chat, first one of the day. He said, happy Sunday, 8 and cold. Can't wait to hear your opinion on Legions. The lack of attention to detail is making me not want to play much. Yes, we definitely going to talk about Legions, man. We definitely going to talk about it. Shout out to Matt McGrath, man. Thank you for the support. Always supporting. Shout out to Matt. He said, finally able to tune in for a full episode live. Also, Hard 8, that AGS light you did about TVs changed my mind about getting a digital edition of the PS5. Gotta keep physical movies alive. Yes, man. Please keep physical movies alive. They are not the same as streaming or digital. You know what I'm saying? So physical got the best quality for sound and audio, man. So we gotta keep physical alive. It's not like games. Games are the same whether it's on a disc or if you download it. Movies, not so much. Unless they're gonna have us downloading 80 gigs of fucking, you know what I mean? Shit like that, 100 gigs or whatever, and I doubt it. And definitely not streaming. I mean, I don't know when we're gonna, if ever, reach the quality of physical with streaming.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Streaming do look nice, but it's still
cool.
A notch below. Yeah,
it's passable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not trash. It's
not trash. It's not trash.
But it don't match physical.
But if I'm spending all this money on the TV, I want the best I can get. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Raph the Emperor. Thanks for the super chat. He said, looking forward to a great show. Shout out to Hard 8 and Granddaddy Code. All right, so somebody said this was not in their sub box. Definitely changed my. Let me see. It's in my sub box, so we got one person saying it's in here. Yeah, a couple of people saying it was in their sub box, and some saying it wasn't. Okay, most people said it was though. Okay, cool. Make sure you hit that bell, get that bell notification popping. If you don't mind, man. We just over here trying to do our thing, man. It's just me and Code. We're going to try to get 30 guests in here today. I heard that works, Code. I heard you got 30 guests. Everybody screaming at once. You know what I mean? We accepted. Anybody's allowed to. KKK, All that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Tyrone Biggums. We got anybody is fucking allowed, man. Skinheads, the KK, all that. Y'all, just come on, man. Come on in this motherfucker and start screaming, man. That's what that it works on the crumb side. That's what they want, mayhem. You know what I mean? They want mayhem.
Wow, they really do, though. They really do. Your video was so on point, man.
They want fucking mayhem, man. So please. But yeah, man, we got to keep physical alive. We got to keep physical alive, man. You buying these TVs, it don't make no sense to spend all this money on these TVs and don't take full advantage of the TV. That makes no sense to me.
Facts.
Now, you don't have to buy every 4K Blu-ray, but at least buy your favorites. Or movies you really enjoy, or movies you really want to see, or movies that really take advantage of the format. At least do that. You know what I mean? At least.
Hey, but, you think the PS5 Blu-ray player gonna match the Oppo one?
The Oppo?
Or whatever. No, the OPPA. How do you pronounce it? Oppo, yeah.
Oh, Oppo, whatever. Oppo.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No, you don't think they're going to step it up?
Nah. I mean, I don't know. The PS3 Blu-ray player was like one of the best. I doubt it, though, because, man, we don't even know if the PlayStation 5 is going to have Dolby Vision for the Blu-ray playback, which would be fucking stupid because their TV has Dolby Vision. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, hopefully they can add it with an update if it's not there, but it needs to be there. Dolby Vision needs to be there for the Blu-ray playback. It makes absolutely no sense that your TVs have it, but you ain't even going to be able to use it with a PlayStation console. And then at the same time, they are promoting these TVs to be PlayStation 5 ready. You know what I'm saying? They even started putting out 4K discs that got the PlayStation 5 logo on it to let you know, hey, this is playable on the PlayStation 5, this movie. So,
interesting.
Yeah, hopefully they do. iTunes bit rates go up to 60 megs per second. Far From Home goes up to 50. Yeah, that's all good. That's not enough. I mean, that's good. That's definitely much better than Netflix. Netflix 4K high is like 17. That's good. But a Blu-ray disc be going up over 100 megabytes at certain times.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody can dispute that.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not up for debate. This is is not up for debate. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, keep physical alive, please. Hit the like button also, people. All right. The numbers on the screen if you want to, be added to the call. Had some discussions. Not a lot going on this week, but we'll make it work. We'll definitely make it work. First thing I want to talk about is the DualSense, man. The DualSense is, they're sending out accessories. People are receiving their accessories. I think the controller.
Yes, sir.
And everything else. I'm not sure if the camera's been sent out and all of that.
Yep. I got my camera.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
The camera, my DualSense, and my charging dock.
Okay. So the controller is out there, and first thing people want to do is test out the controller. So they try to hook it up to devices that it ain't supposed to be working on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then people got a nerve to fucking complain about this, dog. Like, listen. And I said this on Twitter, man. And this is for the people that eat glue as a snack. I mean, if glue is your favorite snack, I'm talking about you. The DualSense is only required to work on the PS5. That is it. If it works on any other device, that is a bonus. But that does not give you the reason to start fucking complaining. That does not give you the reason to complain if it doesn't work on a device that it's not meant for. This fake outrage shit gotta stop, man. I can't stand some of these niggas. I seen Richard Review Tech. He talking about, it works on a PS3, but not the PS4. Explain this. Explain why you don't beat no motherfucking games. Explain that. You know what I'm saying? You barely picked up the DualShock 4, but you worrying about if the 5 work on it? You barely picked up the DualShock 4 to play PS4 games and beat them, but you worrying about if a PS5 controller work on a PS4, like you planning on going back and actually completing some fucking games. You don't sit your goofy ass the fuck down somewhere. I'm tired of these niggas, man. These dudes is a bunch of frauds, and y'all follow them. Y'all motherfuckers follow these people, and you wonder why they even got a fucking voice. You know what I'm saying? His fucking hold on, real quick. His DualShock 4 worked all generation. The shit been working since 2013. He barely picked that motherfucker up to beat a game. But now you explain this. How come this controller works on a PS3, but it doesn't work on a PS4? Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut your dumb ass up. Your DualShock work. What's your excuse now, motherfucker? Beat them fucking games on the PS4 before you worry about a controller working. Fuck is you talking about? I'm tired of these niggas trying to make an issue out of nothing. Sit your goofy ass down somewhere. You bored. Nigga is bored. And he look older than you, and me and that nigga the same age. It's crazy. Sit the fuck down somewhere, man. God damn. Tired of these fucking cocksuckers running around just trying to complain about anything. It's not required to work on the fucking PS4 or the PS3 or PC or any other fucking device. It's only required to work on the PS5. That is it. That is it. That's the only thing you can be concerned with. If it don't work on a PS5, now you make a fucking video and complain. But if that ain't the case, shut the fuck up. Nobody don't care if it works on the PS3. Who gives a fuck if it works on any other device? Just do what it's advertised to do, man. I'm tired of these dudes, man. And y'all keep on feeding these motherfuckers. This is why they feel comfortable enough to make these videos. Because y'all going to be in the comments section, you right, Rich? This is bullshit. Shut up. It ain't a PS5, motherfucker. That's where it's supposed to work at. God damn. The fuck up.
Boy, they gonna get the internet police on you. You better calm down.
I don't give a fuck, dog. That's the difference between me and the rest of these cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying? Tired of these motherfuckers running their fucking mouth about dumbass shit. Oh, the DualSense doesn't work on this or that. Or you can't do this or that. Fuck that. Bro. On the 12th, long as that shit work on that big ass box, that's the only thing that matters. That's it.
Hey, you know that man is doing that stuff for them Xbox views. That's it. It's the Xbox crowd that they not getting no new controller with the Series X. So their whole thing is Sony's just charging you for a new controller because you should be able to use your DS4 on the PS5, but you can't. So there's this big conspiracy that Sony is only doing this to force you to upgrade to a new controller. You don't really need it, and they should be like Microsoft and let you use all your old controllers. That is the start of all of that stuff. And so all of this is now just to add to that conversation. They're like, oh, yeah, see, it works on everything but the PS4. So, yes, Sony are deliberately trying to force us to buy a controller we don't need, anti-consumer. We got to wake up the fans. This shouldn't go. That's why they doing that.
Man, I don't give a fuck. And I don't care if it works on PC. I don't use PlayStation controllers on PC. I use Xbox controllers on PC.
I use my
because
Xbox.
It's plug and play, and it's designed to work on the fucking PC. I've never I tried to use the DualShock 4 one time. I started up a game, and it didn't work, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going all this extra downloading software and all that. Nah, I want that shit to be natively supported. If it's not natively supported, I don't use it.
I got it to work pretty easily. I don't remember what I did. It was a minute ago.
I mean, you got to download this other shit. There's some shit. You got to download some software. I don't use it. I like the Xbox. It plugs in. When you plug in the Xbox controller, it downloads the drivers. It's natively supported for the PC. That's what I use. I use an Elite 2 controller on my Xbox. I do not need a DualSense. I don't need a DualSense or any of that to work on no fucking PC. Yeah, shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, going to look into an LG OLED 4K next year for my PS5. All right, definitely do that. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, great idea.
Shout out to Biz Topper. He said, what do you think about Sony not allowing third-party companies to make faceplates? Do you think they are trying to just do it themselves and then expensive? Or I guess he meant and then be expensive.
They can't stop third party people from making nothing. That's not all. So when you make something, like if we wanted to make a faceplate, we can apply to Sony to get this seal that's like officially licensed, so that people can recognize that it's a license by Sony to be compatible with the brand. But if we don't care about that little sticker, we can sell it and make it whatever we want. They can't stop you from making it and selling it. They just don't have to promote it and give their seal of approval on it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I'm ever even going to get into the switching plates and all that, to be honest with you. This is just not shit I worry about. I keep telling y'all, I'm kind of different. I don't worry about this dumbass shit. If I could switch a plate, who makes the plates and all that, I don't really be caring about none of that shit. Like, I have never put a skin on no controller. I've never put a skin on no console. None of that. I don't do none of that shit, dog. I'm old school.
So, like, when you buy a controller, you don't care if it matches what color it is, none of that.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, dog. None of that. I don't need to match my controllers up or nothing. You can give me an all-white console with a fucking fatigue controller. I don't give a damn. It could be a black console with a pink controller. I don't care.
No, I can't really get down like that.
I don't worry about that shit,
bro. It's got to match.
Man, I do not worry about that type of shit, dog.
So, like the special Spider-Man theme PlayStations, and man, I bought a Destiny themed PS4 Pro just because. Oh no, it wasn't a Pro, it was a PS4. Just because of that white controller that came with it. That one was fine.
No, I like themed consoles if they look decent or whatever like that. But I don't usually go out my way to get them. Like if I'm in the market for a PlayStation or something like that, I'll try to focus on getting a theme if it's available. But at the end of the day, that's just not my concern, dog. It's just not. I don't care I don't even care if the plates were ever interchangeable. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
That's hot. I'm looking forward to all these designs. I'm going to have about 500 plates over here. Watch.
Well, so what, you going to switch them every week?
Depends on what type of mood I'm in, Negro.
Well, I ain't doing all that. Just have the games, man. That's all. Mood that. That's the type of mood I'm in, to play good games. Give a fuck about switching
Batman, plates. I might have a Batman theme.
Man, that's nah. That's way too extra. Way too extra for me. I'm not knocking anybody else to do it. I'm just saying for me. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. He said, "Yo, Hard 8, you should really work with Amazing Lucas. His disagreement days are days are fire. For op, why does my SSD without DRAM keep my game time going when off?"
What?
I have no idea. That's from Emmanuel A1.
I didn't understand that, player. Hit me up on Twitter with that one.
All right.
Shout out to clarity.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. None of these 9-gaming bozos beat any games. Facts, 8. For real. That's a fact. Shout out to Ken G. Ken J. I keep saying Ken J. It's Ken J the neutral. He said, no, it's Kenj. Kenj the neutral. My bad. It's been a while. I ain't seen you in a while. Damn, been going a few weeks. I got a lot of catching up to do. LOL. That's a fact. You do.
Yeah, make sure you catch up on last week when this Xbot came to the panel and tried to act a fool.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. I usually get those rubber sleeves for the controller so I don't get grease or sweat on my controllers. Yeah, you shouldn't be eating and grabbing a controller any goddamn way. I mean, I don't get grease on my shit. I mean, you gotta understand, I'm also a person that don't put a case on his phone, right? So, like, I live dangerous, and I've already fucked up my my S20 Ultra. I dropped it, cracked the back of it, but and I still won't get a case. But no, I don't crack. I don't really crack phones often. I think just like the second time this happened, probably in like fucking 10 years or some shit like that. Like,
yeah, I've never had a case on my phone. Still don't.
Yeah, I don't like cases, man.
iPhone forward.
I like my shit butt naked, man. I like to feel my shit butt naked. Pause.
Then them cases just be making it all bulky and stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't like them big bulky dookie. These phones are already big as it is. Then you put some big dookie rubber ass case all on. I don't want all that, man. I can't do all that.
Especially when you starting with a trash Android phone to begin with, you know you don't need nothing else extra.
I mean, I got insurance on my phone, so I could just get it swapped out. But yeah, fuck that. The only thing I do is I put like grips over the thumbsticks. That's it. But that's just for I like the way it feels. Feels better. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I do. Yeah, I don't do butt naked controllers as far as I don't do butt naked thumbsticks. I need to put something over them thumbsticks. Especially like with the PlayStation and the Xbox, they was like they felt small for some reason. But that's about it.
Well, out of the whole crumb side 8, these are the people that I mean, I don't really know that much about the crumb side. I've only been following for about the past 3-4 years. But
Yeah.
you, Jack, BG, Kofi, y'all are the ones that pretty much play games and actually beat games. Who did I miss? Or who did I get wrong?
You said me, Jack, and Kofi?
And BG, yeah.
And BG?
Yeah.
I Blackline play games and beat them.
Okay.
They may be old as fuck, but for the most part, he played games. He does play games and beat them. He actually plays games. I believe, like, well, Gamer 2323. I'm not sure if he's really.
That is.
You don't know who Gamer is? Damn.
Mm-mm.
Damn, you really out the mix, huh?
You know, I've never heard of that.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, most people, if you name some names, I could tell you if they actually beat games or not. But most people, for the most part, they be getting busy. You know, all the cool dudes for the most part. Shout out to Sukasa, I think that is. People in the community scalping the PlayStation 5. Really? I mean, I could, yeah. I mean, of course. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Ashen Luca. She said, I'm here to ask people to hit the like button. Thank you, Ashen Luca.
What's up, Luca?
Appreciate that, man. Luca always coming through showing love, man. I definitely gotta make an appearance over on her podcast. Check out the Scumcast, man, every Saturday. I don't even know the time because it be changing a lot. Every Saturday when she feel like it. That's sometime in the afternoon, I know. Sometime in the afternoon, man. But make sure y'all check out the Scumcast on Saturdays, man. Luca can give y'all a date. As far as I be seeing, it be changing all the time. But yeah, shout out to Luca. Appreciate you. Shout out to Theron Aries. He says, Sup 8 and Cold, ready for the entertainment today. Yeah, we about to get into this Watch Dogs, man, because goddamn, man, this shit crazy. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, I usually get the OtterBox cases. I dropped my phone a few times. I don't want to break my phone and have to get a new one. Also, Android's better, Code. All right.
Stop this foolishness. First, don't drop it and never get an Android phone unless you work construction or something and don't care.
Yeah, get an iPhone since you still like your phone being 60 hertz. Little bit of ass RAM, small screen. What else? What else? No, iPhones are cool. They cool. They not fucking with Android though. Overall. All right. Let's do this real quick. Shout out to the Trigger Man. He said Gamer 2323 has distanced himself from crumb snatchers. All right. Yeah, man. I mean that shit. What else you gonna do, man? That's the best thing to do. Is get away from crumb snatchers. Let's talk about Watch Dogs, Legions, your impressions, or our impressions, man. I got the game free, so I don't have no problem with dropping it, but at the same time, I hate dropping games, dog. It's something I don't like to do. So I will actually keep giving it a chance until I just can't take it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Watch Dog Legions is, for the lack of a better word, man, so far it was just boring as hell. Technically and gameplay wise, it's not what I'm looking forward to. The ray tracing, of course, looks great at times, but the overall game is just ugly, dog. It's just bad animations.
Yeah, them animations is trash.
Yeah, they are super trash. It's almost like no ragdoll effects. It's the whole picking any NPC that you see and then them becoming like a main character is also trash because the voices.
Hey, stop right there. Let me ask, because I wasn't sure if they actually became a main character. I thought it was like 4 or 5 main characters, and then you could supplement them with these little dudes for specific missions. That ain't how it worked.
I mean, you can do that, but they do, basically become the main character. You can have all of them become the main character, and you can use them if you need them at certain times. But for the most part, they all become the main character. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, the voice acting is way off. You know what I'm saying? You'll have an old lady sounding like she's 13. It's just terrible. Also, the lip sync is off, like bad. The facial animations, everything is bad. And you can stand in the rain and don't get wet. It's pouring down rain. You dry.
Like that. Yeah.
It's pouring down rain and you dry as the Sahara Desert. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, yo, the game, and then, like, I feel like the game could probably be somewhat enjoyable if they only had one main character, like the other games, Marcus and Aiden and shit like that. But this whole switching up the characters, I am not feeling that. Because they didn't take it serious enough. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, are you playing like a pre-release version or something, or are you playing the retail version?
I'm playing a retail version. It's out. The game is out.
No, but you said you got it for free, which made me think.
Oh, well, no, I mean, I got the retail version. No, I had got it. You know, it was bundled with the RTX 30 series. You know what I'm saying? I actually had 3 codes, but I gave 2 away. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's the retail version. But I'm just not enjoying it. It's Watch Dogs. But I like Watch Dogs 1 and I like 2. Even though they kind of like, especially with 2, the cutscenes and the gameplay didn't match. But for the most part, the stories and the gameplay was passable.
You know me and both my grandkids. So 2 of my grandkids live here with me. They 12 and 15. All 3 of us, each one at a time, beat Watch Dogs 1, and we all beat Watch Dogs 2. And Watch Dogs 3 was like high on their list for Christmas, right? Like that's one of the main things they want. And like I'm probably gonna buy it, but I've been looking at gameplay footage. I listened to your review. I've seen like the first 14 minutes of Watch Dogs Legion, something like that. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, this look mid at best.
It's definitely mid.
But you got to play it for yourself to get into it and all of that. Like that first little opening story looked good, blowing up all the landmarks and shit. But then it just seemed to like everything was stiff. It wasn't, especially after playing like Last of Us 2. You're like, man, what are they doing? These dudes they don't even look like robots. Robots look smoother than this.
They just don't have the human movement down pat. This is Ubisoft. Oh man, it's not a great game. And didn't this shit get delayed like a year or some shit like that?
I don't remember 8. Honestly.
Something like that. And it's very demanding on PC.
Analysis
right
of how taxing it is. Like they was using a 3090.
Even without ray tracing. This joint is pretty unoptimized. And the reason why you can tell a game like this is unoptimized compared to a game like Red Dead Redemption 2 being very taxing is because the game doesn't look that good to want the performance or the power that it needs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look that good for all the power it needs. So, whereas to Red Dead is one of the best looking games of the generation, and you can clearly see why it's demanding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Watch Dogs, though, it's like, nah, why is this game so fucking demanding? Even without ray tracing. Even without it. So, yeah.
The city is big, and it's a lot of NPCs, and
yeah, true.
A lot going on per frame with like being able to scan everybody and get all this data and all of that stuff. But you're right, there are games that are more. I'm only speaking from clips I've seen on YouTube. I've seen a couple of 4K clips on YouTube, but it's like based on what I'm seeing, why I have seen graphically superior games that tax less resources. So I'm really curious what's up with this one, and is it going to be a patch? I heard they put a patch for Xbox already.
Yeah, it was. They had the PC drivers came out already for it. The GeForce drivers came out. I don't really think it did much. I seen some people saying when they drive around, their shit is dropping down to like to the 20s. That's not true for me.
Playing.
Yeah, I seen people saying that, but that's not.
40s. I didn't see those 20s.
Yeah, some people saying when they drive around, it was dropping down to the 20s. I have not experienced anything dropping down to the 20s. But
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you just got to tweak the settings, and it's not. I'm gonna give it another shot because I hate dropping games, but I just can't get into it with all these different NPCs and the lip sync and all that. It really doesn't immerse me into the story. You know what I'm saying?
So like in Watch Dogs 2, they had that little secret hideout in the back of that little store, right?
Right.
So when you pick up a new person off the street and recruit them or whatever, do they just automatically know where the base is and they can come there whenever they want? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, I mean, they end up hanging out in the base area and shit like that. And that's another thing I don't like either. When you go in and out your base, it has to load. Like, it didn't do that on Watch Dogs 2.
Really?
Like, it fades to black and it has to load for you to go out into the world. And it didn't do that on Watch Dogs 2. So I don't know what the fuck that's about. Like in Watch Dogs 2, when you open the door, you stepped in. Like I'm quite sure that was all loading, the whole part of you stepping in, the whole animation of you stepping in and all of that stuff. But they actually showed it. Now when you go to leave, the screen fades to black and the loading screen comes up, and then you're out in the world. So I'm like, what the fuck is that about? It didn't used to be like that. It used to be seamless. You know what I mean? For the most part. So
yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. Hey, shout out
the hotel rooms and trailers. You could go in and out smoothly.
Right. But yeah, they killed that. Shout out the hold on, who was that? Let me go back. Matt McGrath. He said, I never was interested in Watch Dogs 3 because I could tell it wasn't going to be as good as 1 and 2. The first two had better stories and characters. Aiden and Marcus were badass. Yeah, I didn't even know this game was coming out last week until like 3 days before. And I seen that on Twitter. I'm like, oh shit, that shit come out in 3 days? I didn't even know. Like, I thought it came out sometime in November. So, yeah, it caught me by surprise. Shout out to Max B. He said, what up, 8 and Cold, a.k.a. the new pony commissioner? Yeah, we got to talk to you about, you know what I mean? Somebody wanted to get at you too, man. They said you spreading rumors and shit. You making up rumors on
I don't make up shit.
You making up rumors on Twitter, man. Let me get this rumor out real quick, man, because it did sound like you made that shit up. I'm gonna be real with you. It sounded like it was some made up shit.
For what? For what?
The rumor was, this is the rumor that you tweeted out. You heard that Cyberpunk game delays is because of Xbox and PC. You heard the PS5, PS4 versions are ready, but marketing deal with Microsoft is causing them to hold everything until Xbox versions are ready too. Again, this is only a rumor. First of all, we already know that it definitely ain't the PC. Because they already said the PC is ready to go and next-gen consoles are running pretty well. It's not the PC.
They also already said that they had went gold and was ready to ship.
Okay, I'm gonna go what they say. I'm gonna go off what they say than what you say.
You do what you want, but
I'm just saying I'm going with the company.
Between marketing speak and what's realistic.
Okay, that rumor damn sure ain't realistic. I'm going with the company, sir.
You go with what you want, Negro.
Okay, sir. I'm just letting you know, sir. I'm going with the company. All right, if the company say the PC version is ready, I'm going with them over your rumor, sir.
If it's ready, why can't they release the PC version?
Because they trying to release it all at the same time. They're trying to be fair. I'm assuming.
Fair to who?
To the customers.
What does that mean, fair?
They don't want this group of people to be playing while the other group is still waiting. You dig what I'm saying?
Why not? How's it not fair? Games come to PC later all the time or console later all the time. This is not abnormal.
Okay, it's not, but it's abnormal the other way around usually. A major release coming to PC first, then consoles, it's not usually like that. But regardless, I'm going off what they say, then this rumor, where do you get this rumor from? Where does rumor come from? Keep it real with us. We family. Where did rumor come from?
I'll tell you after the show.
Now tell us, the viewers.
I can't tell us.
They part of the team.
I'm not making it up. What do we make it up for? What?
Listen, man. Listen, I don't know, man. People do shit like this on the internet. You know that, right? Ain't
That is
nobody.
true.
I mean,
That
everybody
is
can
true.
be. Yeah, this is. Yeah, everybody can be. A suspect in making shit up.
Matter of fact, I heard it a while ago. I just didn't want to really say nothing. Like I just kept it under my vest. But then once they got delayed again, I'm like, okay, yeah, because I really heard there was some issues with the toolkit for Microsoft because they want to combine everything into one GDK with Xbox and PC, all the Xbox variants and PC under one GDK without separate tools for each. And that's been causing people problems, like many problems.
All right. Shout out to my guy Unknown for the super chat. He says somebody has to cater to my needs and soundbite hard 8 shut the fuck up, laughing my ass off. Shout out to my guy King D 1459 for the super chat. He said, Cole, did you really cancel all your next gen console pre-orders?
No, only Xbox.
Only Xbox. Yeah, he going full pony. He's going full pony. Welcome, man. Welcome to the pony place.
I'm gonna have my 3090. What you talking about?
They can
Well,
welcome
actually, I might get that XT Nvidia. I'm not sure.
AMD?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, AMD. Yeah.
Okay, good. You go ahead and do that. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said Ubisoft is not the same anymore. Shaking my damn head. All right.
Well, they going through a lot of internal struggles with all them scandals and stuff.
Yeah, people.
It's amazing they got anything out at all.
People putting their hands up bitches' skirts and shit. Man, stop that shit.
Like, dude, I have never understood people who wanted to have sex with people that didn't want to have sex with you. Like, why? Who? How is that?
Well, at the end of the day, they feel like, hey, this about me. I don't give a fuck what you want to do. I'm going to get mine.
That's over half the experience just gone already.
Shout out to Rodrigo 4391. What up? For the super chat, he said Ubisoft been mid. They'll never get my money. They definitely been on a. I don't even know the last Ubisoft game that was like really great. The Assassin's Creed game's been garbage. Well, now we're going back. I do like Rainbow. I do like Siege, but we going back. I mean, when Watch Dogs 2 come out? Origin? No. Hell no. I ain't like Origins or Odyssey, and I gave both of them a chance. I put hours into both of them. Couldn't do it. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, Red Dead Redemption 2 is an example of how games should look right now. Watch Dogs 3 isn't even close. You and Code are speaking facts. Definitely ain't close at all. What up, Zaddy? We got Zaddy. What's your name, dog? Anyway,
Alex or something like that.
Fuck is this? What is your porn account, nigga? Like, what's your name, dog?
Optimus like the dog.
No.
Okay, so I had a question about.
No, what can we call you? That's the question I got.
Okay. Call me Alex.
Hey, all right, Alex. That fucking porn account and shit. All right, go ahead, player.
Yeah. So I just put this video. Can y'all see that in the chat?
Yeah.
I haven't played Watch Dogs Legion, but this nigga jumped off a 40-foot building and no splash hit the water.
Yeah, in the water. Yeah.
Right. So, my problem with the Far Cry games and the Watch Dogs games and Assassin's Creed games, I'm sick of that routine. Go to this tower or building, clear up some of the map, and we go sprinkle some missions in there. Like, it seemed like it's too big of a crutch on that same formulaic, different map, different character, but the same play style. So this doesn't deviate anywhere from that. Like, does it still feel like the same hash? Ubisoft.
That same open world.
It's the Ubisoft formula, man. It's the Ubisoft formula.
So it's the same here?
Yeah, I mean, it's the Ubisoft formula. Nothing different.
Okay.
I mean, nothing
right.
different.
Siege the only game really giving me some type of different spice and seasoning with their fuking games, because it's literally a FPS type shit. But all they third person games, bro, since Far Cry 3, been the exact same. Goddamn it.
Yeah, the water effects. They always suffer from lack of detail, man. They do suffer a lot from lack of detail when it comes to Far Cry games, man. Yeah, the water physics is non-existent. You don't think it's going with the new consoles? You don't think it's going to change, or you just feel like, nah, this what the hell we? I mean, hopefully. I mean, you would hope it would change. This man drops. I keep watching. This man drops 60 feet and make a drop of water splash. Yeah, ain't no splash, right? Yeah, it's. That's why I be like, yo, when people be like trying to talk shit about like Rockstar and shit, it's like, dog, do y'all understand like what they do with their games compared to others? Like, come on, man. It's like, it's not even close. Shout out to I Miss Baseball. I'm not sure if that's a man or a woman, but anyway, I Miss Baseball said, even Red Dead 2 on PS4 puts Legions to shame. The attention to detail in Legions is whack. Ray tracing can't save a fundamentally bad looking game. Nah, it can't. It can't. But it does, like ray trace, there is different parts in the city at night when it's like raining that ray tracing really like fucking shines. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's a pretty ugly fucking game. It should not look like that in 2020. Like, nah. Even games that came out years ago look better than this shit. Like, even Infamous Second Son look better than this game, dog. Like, it's crazy. And definitely Assassin's Creed Unity. Shout out to Adromimus, Erotimus, I think that is. Yeah, Erotimus. Hey, any weight to Demon Souls not having ray tracing, and the only thing that has been changed, it's graphical fidelity, no new mechanics or gameplay. So what makes this game a remake and not a remaster? Well, the difference between a remake, if it's rebuilt from the ground up, that is a remake. If it only had a resolution bump or some shit like that, or even a frame rate bump, then that would be considered a remaster. So even though everything may be still the same, no new mechanics, or they not changing the game much, and it's just like a graphical difference, it is still a remake because it was rebuilt from the ground up. Correct, Code?
I don't think that's true.
Okay, how you break it down?
I think a remaster is when you take all new assets. It's like a movie, right? Like you can take an old movie and they remaster it. The movie's going to stay exactly the same, but they get like higher quality film and just like all the stuff that was there before that they probably didn't have the technology to put in the final output. The same thing with games. They'll upgrade the textures. They'll improve some of the assets, some of the loading, all of that different stuff. They'll improve the character models. Like the Spider-Man, like it's a remaster. It's the same game, but they took and paid a lot more.
Which Spider-Man? The Spider-Man PS4.
The Spider-Man PS4.
Right, that would be a remaster. Yeah. So what would you consider a remake?
Remake is like Final Fantasy VII, where they are used, or the Resident Evils, right? Like where it started from the original, but they remade it and like they changed some stuff because they didn't keep the same game and make it look better. They're actually changing the game where it's similar to what it was before, but it's going to be different because they are remaking it.
I disagree.
Like same thing like when they remake a movie, like when they remade Shaft, like it's the spirit of Shaft, but it's a complete remake.
That's a remake. That's not a remaster. I disagree with you. I think a remake is if you rebuilt it from the ground up, that is definitely a remake. That's not a remaster to me. Because like you said with a movie, when you remaster it and you just, like, when they remaster a movie, they don't reshoot the movie. You know what I'm saying? They just improve the quality of the image.
Right, but a lot of times it's because they had higher quality assets that they couldn't use at the time, but that they can. Now, like movies, a lot of movies now are filmed already in 8K. We will never see that final display in the theaters or at home, but once technology advances, they can do a remaster and use the footage that they already have. So it's a higher quality asset.
Yeah, I think if it's built from the ground up, it's a remake. Same thing with like Mafia Definitive Edition. I feel like that's a remake, not a remaster. I feel like Demon Souls is definitely a remake and not a remaster because it looks different. It may have the same fundamentally be the same.
Demon Souls and Spider-Man PS4 Remastered.
Spider-Man PS4 Remaster is really just like, for the most part, it's they added some ray tracing, and it's like that game is still recognizable as Spider-Man PS4. Demon Souls it's like not recognizable, dog. Like it's like a new game.
Demon Souls like making a whole nother dish. Like a remaster gonna be like some goddamn I put in the microwave type shit. Like that shit does not look like that old ass.
It does not. It looks nothing like the PS3
Shadow
version.
of the Colossus, was that a remaster or a remake?
Shadow of the Colossus?
Yep.
That was a I think, was that built from the ground up? Was it built from the ground up? Was it rebuilt?
It was built from the ground up, but that is what a remaster is. They remaster it. remake
I don't know, man. I don't know.
completely different.
Because look, Spider-Man PS4 is still Spider-Man PS4. Like, there's no mistake in that. You know what I'm saying? Demon Souls, for people that may not know any better, they could mistake that for a totally different game. Like, you could have told, like, somebody that doesn't know, you could probably told them, like, hey, this is Demon, if they showed them the PS3 and PS5, you could be like, hey, this is Demon Souls 1, this is Demon Souls 2. And people would believe you. But with Spider-Man, it's like, you couldn't pull that off. You see what I'm saying?
Remastering is just taking the assets and making it better, though. Like,
I think it's just improving. I think remaster is improving what's already there.
Yeah, it's like if you take a tape deck and then make that shit on a CD-Q and put it on the seat, like, you know, going back and editing the files to make it crisp and clear. A remake would be a nigga remaking a song. You see what I'm saying?
I'll stop this. Look.
What you mean stop?
So you got enhancements, which is what y'all talking about. So like a game can have Xbox One X enhancements. It's the same game, but they use higher quality textures and assets. That's the one thing. So and those are the three categories: is enhanced, remastered, and remake.
All right, hold on. Before we get into this, let me just read these super chats so I can get down to the comments. I want to see what the people saying also. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, "Damn, I didn't know about that code. I didn't know about that code. Wow, Ubisoft is a mess. I wish they would make games like the original Splinter Cell games when Ubisoft was good." All right.
Everybody wants Splinter Cell back, but for whatever reason, they won't make it.
Right. Shout out to Key. He said 7-0, baby. Turn up, Optimus. Here we go. Steelers. Y'all rooting for teams with losers. Y'all
don't want this smoke at all.
Y'all rooting for teams with losers in their record. Sound like poverty to me. All right. If you ain't from Pittsburgh, you got a cock down your throat. So I'd rather root for a team. I'd rather root for a team that's losing than root for a team that I got to put a cock down my throat and up my ass. So y'all got that. Yeah, if you ain't from Pittsburgh, you're cock gobbling. Point blank, period. But go and look, and I'm from Pennsylvania. At least I am actually from Pennsylvania. So yeah, fall back.
Oh, you an Eagle fan, so you probably don't like the Steelers.
I'm from Philly. No, the Steelers is cool. I mean, if they were in the Super Bowl and I was rooting for a team, it would be for them because they still Pennsylvania. But other than that, nah. Philadelphia, I only root for where I'm from. That's it. Shout out to Pillsbury27. He said, Ubisoft, a.k.a. UB-Bug, always have issues with consoles and PC. Watch Dogs 1 and 2 are good, but Legion has problems again. The show's still fire, my brothers. All right? Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, so continue. Let's go.
You said it's an enhancement, remaster, and a what?
Remake.
Nigga. Is Jack and Daxter Collection on PS3 a remaster?
I don't know.
Because the enhancements, the word enhancement just sound like an adjective for remaster. You just talking about the remaster. It's an enhancement.
Different things. No.
All right, please separate enhancement and remaster for me, please.
An enhancement is what you were saying, Abe, where it's the same code with different assets. A remaster is when they start over and they rebuild it, and they'll modify parts of it. They'll improve the loading times. They'll make higher polygon character models. They'll definitely also add increased assets, maybe more particle effects, but they are writing new code for that game. An enhancement is the exact same code with modified assets. A remaster is modified code and modified assets. And then a remake is when it's just all completely different. They probably don't even have the same levels or none of it. It just depends on what they want to do. Again, Resident Evil remake is different than a Resident Evil remaster because the remake, the story and everything can change. Parts of the game are just different. Same with Final Fantasy VII remake is just different. Of those three, the remake is the highest.
Hey,
the remaster is in the middle.
What up, PJ? You there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, what's up?
All right.
What up, bro?
So what's the difference between the remaster and the enhanced? Did you explain that? I kind of spaced out for a minute.
Bro, what he's saying, bro, it's because if someone in a sentence said, yeah, the remaster has enhancements as far as the frame rate and this and this and that, they wouldn't be wrong. Like a remaster is like a goddamn putting a new paint job on a 1988. A remake will be getting nigga. What? You just said
So
it's
that's
the same
why people
code.
So that's why people complaining about the Spider-Man remaster, and they think they should get it free because they are confusing it with just like an enhancement or optimized, and they think, well, you didn't really do that much work, so we should get it free. Not understanding that a remaster is like writing new code, is starting over. Again, same like Shadow of the Colossus. That was a remaster, not a remake.
It was rebuilt from the ground up, correct?
No, that was
Yes.
That's a remake.
That was a remake.
That's a remake.
That was a remake.
That's a remake, player. If they rebuild it, that is a remake. This is how it's always been.
Code, what did I tell you about not eating the Ovaltine every morning? Why are you doing this?
That was a remake.
No, we all have collectively. We already got the definition of what a remake is, and we already got the definition of a remaster. Spider-Man PS4 on the PS5 is a remaster. That's not a remake. That's a remaster. They taking what they already had,
remaster and optimize or enhance.
I don't even know where that enhancement shit come from. You just pulled that out your ass.
If your girl
never seen games on Xbox and then the Xbox One X enhanced?
I mean, I know they say it's enhanced, but you know,
So
okay. Go ahead.
Remaster.
Okay, an enhancement may be just a game running better, right? That's all an enhancement is, right?
Yeah. Hey, Code. If your girl come back home, if your girl come home with some new titties, was that a remake or a remaster?
Look, Negro.
I'm asking. What when you look at them, you're like, oh, look at that remaster. Like, what would you say?
These up as you go. These are standard industry terms.
No, yeah, the industry term for a game being rebuilt from the ground up is remake.
That is false. That is a remaster.
Absolutely not.
No,
I disagree.
Okay, then what is the industry name for a game that happened like Resident Evil 3 remake or Final Fantasy 7 remake, where the game is different than it was when it was first
Those
released?
are both remakes. That's like you said.
Name for that.
They are remakes. They remakes.
Then what is the industry name for a game that is rebuilt to be exactly the way it was before?
If it's being rebuilt from the ground up, Code, it is a remake. If you are taking an old game and pretty much basically enhancing it, then that is a remaster. You remastered what you already had. You made it better. You made either the frame rate or the resolution or something like that. That's what most people consider a remaster.
Cole gonna be on the porch tonight with a cigarette thinking about this, bro. We ain't gonna change this nigga mind, bro.
Hey, hold on.
Arguing against industry standard terms. You don't get to make them up based on what you think.
No, show me. No. Okay. Since you saying we argue on industry standard terms, link me right now to a game that was rebuilt from the ground up, and they calling it a remaster.
I told you the Shadow of the Colossus. I already gave you an example.
They refer to that as a remake.
No, Shadow of the Colossus was a remaster.
Absolutely not. That's a remake. If it was
what do you think
if it was built from the ground up, rebuilt from the ground up.
So what do you think about the Crash Bandicoot collection? Was that a remaster or a remake?
I don't know what the Crash Bandicoot collection was. I thought they made some new game.
No, I'm talking about before that though. They made that like they remade the first 3 games.
If the story and the game didn't change and they improved the graphics and like maybe some engine stuff, they wrote some new code with better assets, that's a remaster.
Okay, so I have a question real quick. Did you say that the Demon Souls was a remaster or remake?
He said a remaster.
I didn't say nothing about Demon Souls.
So hold on. So what is Demon Souls? I swore you said that was a remaster. You haven't seen it.
No, I just started explaining the difference between.
Oh, so what do you think of Demon Souls?
Hold on, you haven't seen Demon Souls?
I've seen the previews and stuff. Absolutely.
Okay, what do you think that is?
The story is different or not?
No. Do you think it's just from what you saw, the previews and all that, just from watching them go in? Because the developer said that it's going to play. They said that the bosses and the gameplay is the same.
Has changed, it is a remake. If it is the same, it is a remaster. I can't be more clear.
So so basically what he's saying is that if Demon Souls is the exact same as it was on the PS3, then it is a remaster. Correct?
Yes, if the game and all that is the same,
It's a
with, like
remaster.
better assets and stuff.
Okay, so I got a question. So they
So like
added,
here, I'm
they
at
added it to where,
the wiki page for Shadow of the Colossus, and it says it was a 2018 remaster.
Okay, so my question is, they to this new the next gen version, they're gonna add an omnidirectional with the rolling, right? So you'll be able to roll in 8 directions, right? That's a gameplay mechanic. Does this now make it a remake?
Look, man.
No, don't look, man. Hold up, Mr. Industry, because you didn't have your Merriam-Webster sitting on your chest this whole time.
Is an example. It is a remake because the game is different. You cannot take a strategy guide from the first one and then play the remake and everything be the same because the game is different. They remade it. It is a retelling, a reimagining.
Hold up.
Same thing with Final Fantasy VII remake.
So
They're very clear when they say remake, they are changing the structure of the game. It is not going to be the experience that you first played.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Let me do the super chat break. Shout out to Theron Aries. He said, so what about the first 2 Modern Warfare games? Are they remade or remastered? It has graphical upgrades and slight changes in the gameplay.
Those are remastered.
Those are remastered.
Okay, so the whole issue with
Hold on, I ain't done.
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to King Kovu. He said, until Pensauken gets a team, I'm a Steelers fan. All right, he in Jersey. Okay.
You can root for whoever you want to. Listen to Heartache.
Nah, yeah. Any cock you want to blow, you can do that at your own risk. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, facts 8, even though the Eagles are not doing well this season, I still root from where I'm from since I'm from the Philly area. Eagles fan for life. All right. And then we got
No, that sounds like one of them Negroes who only root for Xbox.
No, that sounds like I'm rooting for where I'm fucking from. That's what it sounds like to me. Shout out to Key.
From Xbox land.
Shout out to Key. He said, I've been a Steelers fan for 15 years now. Ain't no D eating over here. I'm for definitely not rooting for the
fan for 50 years.
The Lions for the Lions because I live in Michigan. No, sir. Damn. Turning on your own state. Sad, man. Sad. Shout out to Kenny, a.k.a. T.I. He said, Code, I just looked up remaster, and it said it's an enhancement of a previous existing sound and or picture. All right? This is my thing. If it's built from the ground up, it's a remake. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Agree.
Shout out to I Miss Baseball. The devs for Demon Souls said they mocapped all of the old animations, added more animations, added new levels, and made modes that weren't in the OG remake. All right. So hold on. Cause I don't want to get these backed up. Sorry. Shout out to Tony Esquire. He said Optimus Code out here like Kid Smooth. Matter of fact, fam, your name is Jimmy B. Optimus. Do we need to start fact checking this guy gaming news? You should always fact check. You should always fact check, man, because this nigga's going crazy, man. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. He said Shadow using PS3 code. Same with Demon Soul remasters. All right. I don't know much about that. Shout out to King Kovu. He said Resident Evil 2 and Final Fantasy 7 remake are reimaginings. Still a remake. Okay.
Right here. So I posted y'all the thing in the chat, and it says under the definition, a remake offers a newer interpretation of an older work.
All right. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said the remake of the first Last of Us is a good example.
Last of Us was a remaster, not a remake.
I think The Last of Us was definitely a remaster. That was definitely a remaster. Yeah. Shout out to I Miss Baseball. Optimus, Sony themselves refer to Shadow as a remake. Okay.
Well, I'm looking here at the page for it, and it says remaster.
What page you looking at?
I'll put that in the link to.
It looked like a link to some Craigslist ad. I don't know what the hell you.
Shout out to Brandon Young. He said, so what about GTA 5 from PS3 to the PS4 and soon PS5? Is that a remake or a remaster? That's a remaster. Those are remasters.
A remake is when they change the story. The game is changed in some way. It's remade.
I disagree.
I look at the Crash Bandicoot as a remake.
I disagree, sir.
Alexa, start
All right,
PlayStation.
hold on. Somebody want to come in here and prove you wrong, man.
Cole want to flex so hard.
He talking to his Connect.
Yeah.
I'm loading up my Shadow of the Colossus, and I'm gonna see if they call it a remake or a remaster.
Alexa, start vibrating. Oh shit.
Boy, haters on every corner. Boy, haters on
Brad the
every
Wizard up
corner.
here. Oh,
Hey, we
Lord.
got Brad the Wizard. He want to give Optimus that work,
God.
man. Go ahead, play.
Hey, man.
Hey, he's scared of you, man. He's scared of you, dog.
Not nobody scared of this weird.
Hey, you gave that nigga a name and everything. He don't like his name either. He's scared of you, man. Don't hit him hard. I need this nigga. Hey, I need this nigga to come back next week, man. Don't hit him hard. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, man. When you hear me in my real voice, you better be real scared. When I call in as Yoda, it's all jokes. But I'm coming for you now, sucker. Let me
Nigga,
tell you something.
are you about to jump off the top rope? What the fuck?
Alex don't like Brad the Wizard.
Go ahead.
I
Get your,
don't know
Brad.
what
I can't
version
hear
of
you.
Wikipedia you got, but I got mine right here. I'm on the Wikipedia page for Shadow of the Colossus 2018, and they call it a remake of the original game. And it says that the PS3 version was a remaster.
Oh,
The
shit.
developers remade the assets from the ground up. Shadow of the Colossus contains the same gameplay from the original title, except for the control scheme, man. I'm
damn.
tired. What is a circus in town or what?
That nigga put a capital letter in every one of them words. God damn.
Hey, let him cook. Let him cook, because Optimus need this. Let him cook.
Optimus, listen, I follow you on Twitter, man. I used to respect you, and I know you're knowledgeable about a lot of things. But every week, you say something crazier. You must be losing your mind or something. I don't know your actual age, but I know you got to be so old that your granddad was a slave.
Hey,
What the fuck?
Hey, what's up?
Cole, like
hey,
I
my
said,
grandparents were sharecroppers.
Hold on. We gotta let Cole defend himself, man, because you getting this work, man. Go, Cole. What you got for him? What you got for him?
Please.
take a sip of that Ovaltine
What
first.
you got?
Look, I already
We need
went
you.
to the same Shadow of the Colossus wiki page, and it's telling you that the game is a remaster.
Wrong.
It's right there.
So, hey, what's up, guys?
Yo, what up, Jeremy? What up? Welcome.
Hey,
What up, Jeremy?
yeah. So, for Shadow of the Colossus, I played it when I played it day one, and it felt like a remaster to me because I didn't play the original one, but I looked up gameplay, and it has new textures, obviously, but it's I don't know. That's one of those ones that's kind of in between, kind of like the Master Chief Collection, where it's like new textures, but it's clearly like based on the same exact game. So
Brad the Wizard thinks
go
different.
either way.
Brad thinks different.
Of course, Brad, because
Okay.
he
Now,
thinks
hold on
he's
a
a
sec.
wizard.
Who's
And
this?
so here's the
this guy
thing.
talking? This
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all this is the problem. This is the actual problem. Y'all are looking at the words the way they use in everyday English, and it's causing confusion. For example, a lot of people think the term sexual harassment. They look at what it means to be harassed, what it means about sexual, and then they conclude that sexual harassment is somebody that's approaching me sexually that I'm not interested. That's not what sexual harassment is. Sexual harassment is a legal term that means specifically at a workplace when somebody has a higher position than you and is pressuring you for sexual advances in your career.
Can we
If
stay on
somebody
topic?
No.
Because I'm confused.
No.
If somebody is a lesser
That's
rank than
quid
you,
pro quo.
they cannot sexually harass you.
Can we get back on
Sexual
gaming?
No.
Only
no.
be
Yeah, y'all taking this somewhere else.
superior to a person that is beneath them in
Optimus.
status at the job.
What you're talking about is quid pro quo. That is sexual harassment, but that's not what it's limited to. That's not what it's limited to. You're talking about quid pro quo.
Let's bet for let's Dubbed. Who is this talking?
This is Jeremy.
It's
Your boy
Bet
Jeremy.
Dub that sexual harassment is a legal term that means when somebody that has power over you in a job is making sexual advances.
Don't make that bet.
Listen, that is considered sexual harassment. That's not what it's limited to. You're talking about quid pro quo. That's a specific kind, and that's abuse of your authority or whatever. But sexual harassment is
Negro, let's
any kind of
We went left on this.
You hit on someone that doesn't want to be hit on at Starbucks.
Now
All
we
right,
talking
that's
about
sexual
taking
harassment.
pussy now. Like, what's up? Can we get like, yo, I mean, like,
Yeah, hey,
you know what I'm
It could
saying?
be between a man and a woman. It could be two men sexually harassed, like Terry.
What the hell? we
Yeah,
talking
that's
about?
true.
Hey, let's get back to the remakes and remasters.
Now we talking about a nigga that juggle his titties.
This is it.
Let's just get back to the remakes and remasters for right now, man.
Y'all taking words and using them by
Don't gang up on Optimus, man. Don't gang up on him, man.
Man, please.
Hey.
Like set in stone. A remake and a remaster are not the same thing.
Optimus.
No, we know they're not the same thing. We definitely know they are not the same thing. But yeah, go ahead.
But most of the games that you saying are remasters are clearly remakes, though.
Yes.
Wow.
Because they rebuilt from the ground up. Like, they are not the same game that they were when they were released how many years ago?
So, like, for example, I'm playing BioShock the collection right now. And it's like it's clearly an enhancement. Like in the original BioShock, like when you killed enemies, they would fall over and die like 5 frames per second. It would be all jittery. And I'm playing this in my hand right now, and it's like smooth and everything, but it's clearly just like remastered. There's nothing remade. They haven't gone in and really changed anything. They did some additions to the UI, and they took out, like, you know, they changed the loading screen a little bit, and they added, like, you know, they said please don't turn off your PlayStation 4 and stuff like that, and show like the button mapping on the PS4 controller, but that's about it. I mean, there's a clear difference between a remake and a remaster, and like it's just plain as day to me. Like Resident Evil 2 remake, and so I don't see how it's so confusing.
Repeating the terms over and over, you're not explaining what they are.
But see,
well, we've kind of
already
gone over that.
Hold on. Let me get these super chats out the way. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, "Nah, Code, nothing like those Xbox corporate slaves. Like 8 said, I'm rooting for where I'm from. Philly fan for life. Yeah, for life. All right. Then we got Tony Fan Club. He said, Code needs a nap. The fuck are you talking about, bruh? All right.
So I just put in the chat again the official from Tech Radar remakes versus remaster. What's the difference?
All right. Hold on. Unknown. He said, all this arguing, wrap it up and call it a hybrid. Okay. And then we got my man Key. Thank you for the super chat. He said, I'm from Michigan and I'm also a Knicks fan. Pain. God damn. You don't like nothing from damn. You know, the Pistons, the Lions, nigga.
That man said pain. Just move, bro. Pack a bag, nigga. Pack a bag.
All right. So what did you post in the chat, Code?
It's right there in the Discord chat. Where we at right now?
Oh, okay. Got you.
I gotta read that when I take a shit. I'll read up on it.
Anyway, I don't even know what the fuck topic we started with and how we got here. Oh, we was talking about Watch Dogs and shit. Yeah. Some people wanted to come in here and talk about Watch Dogs too, man. Where y'all at?
Never played Watch Dogs before. Never had any interest to. Hey,
yeah,
man, Alex, I see why you don't like this Negro. He weird, man.
I mean, shit. I can't believe you went there for when everybody saw the original game. Remember that damn trailer with you could hear the leaves rustling down the block and shit.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, you went there for the depression. You missed out, dog.
I know I was complaining about not enough black characters last week, but man, you know, I gotta be interested in the game too. We can't just, you know. I actually played Watch Dogs though. My brother bought it, and you know, the handling and everything, it's just cartoony. It's not realistic. It didn't feel good. The shoot, the drive around, you know, you got to compare it to GTA, man.
And that's another thing. Like, I don't see why Watch Dogs is so popular. Like, I didn't play 1, but I gave 2 a good chance. I picked it up and put it down multiple times, and it's just there's not really a story. The cutscenes have no energy. There's just like they're like dead. It's like,
you know what's
it's like.
You know what's crazy?
What?
It's one of them games where even with my friend, I got some friends that been play video games as long as I have. Some niggas just take whatever the big name is. Like I got a nigga that played all the Assassin's Creed because he feels as though like, well, the new one came out, or I gotta play the next Far Cry because that's the big AAA. Like some niggas don't care. They just gonna play the next game and they can hate the shit. They still gonna play it and buy it. Like some people, they don't care. They not willing to.
Yeah, but it's the same people
Yeah,
that
but
go
for
to
some-
see Fast and Furious every time they have a new
Hey,
one.
what up, Jay? Hold
What's
up.
up? What's up?
What's up? You said you got some smoke for Optimus, or what's up?
Nah, I'm on his side right now.
Oh, you on his side? Oh, you got some smoke for us? All right, come on, come get this L. Come get this L.
Hold on.
Ain't let Sleepy in here. Get up, L.
Hey, what do y'all think? You remember that Tony Hawk game that just came out? I think it was like, what was the last month?
Yeah, Tony Hawk. Yeah, that's a remake. That's a remake.
That's a remake.
You go on a website. You go on their website. It says remastered. That's exactly what it says. So.
That's a remake. I don't give a fuck what they say. That's a remake.
That's what they call it.
Man, they wrong. They wrong. They wrong. That's a fucking. How is that a remaster, dog? Like, come on, man.
Nigga, an intern made this website. I'm not checking for that shit. That's a remake.
They get in the podcast. You said, I'm only listening what the fuck the dev says. I don't give a fuck what you said, Cole.
I'm going with the company. I'm going with the company.
No, that was. I mean, no. That was for the rumor he started. No, that was for the rumor he started. I'm not talking. That's different. No, we wasn't talking about remasters and remakes at that time. We were talking about why a game got delayed. Listen, man. Everybody that played the original Tony Hawk and played this new remake, they said it feels different and everything. It's not the same. It's a remake. It's a remake.
Bro, yes.
Get the devs in here right now and I tell the devs to their face. It's a remake.
Start roasting niggas.
I mean, maybe it's because sometimes it's not as good of a remake. Like a good example, the Prince of Persia remake that's coming out. I mean, that's a very lazy remake. It looks like
a remake. That's not a remake.
Game.
That is a mobile game. I don't know what the fuck.
What?
Remade mobile game.
That shit look like boo.
Right.
That shit look like
trash. Yeah,
trash.
And that's a terrible remake. But it's still a remake.
That's a remaster. That's a whole remaster. I ain't no damn remake. No,
I feel like it's a
remake. It's a bad remake.
It's a bad remake. Yeah, it's so bad it looks like a remaster.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, so niggas picking and choose. They say play the fully remastered Tony Hawk's. That's a sentence, nigga. That's not saying remaster. Like, that's just describing the fucking remake.
It's a remake. It's definitely a remake.
Niggas is really picking and choosing, bro.
It's definitely a remake.
Y'all are using words used to describe the remake or words used to describe the like. Come on, bro. Have you played the Tony? Did you play it?
Stop this.
Yes,
Cole. Did you play it, Cole?
No. Did you play the remake? Did you play the remake?
Yes, I played the remake.
When you played the remake, did you go?
Look, I'm just saying what the dev said. I don't give a fuck.
What do you feel like? What do you feel?
Yeah, what do you feel?
I mean, look, it's a remake, but still.
Oh my
but if you going off a definition, Cole needed some help.
I'm on Cole's side.
Cole needed some help. I would try to help him out.
You want to help the senior citizen, man.
Y'all over here.
He gonna tell the devs to their face.
Yo, I need. Listen, first of all, hold on. First of all, let me just say this. All right, I need about 30 more people in this motherfucker, and I need everybody to scream at the same goddamn time. Y'all not doing this shit right, nigga. I'm trying to get 15,000 views this week. Now start screaming, damn it! And everybody at the same time, start screaming, nigga. Let's go.
If we going off the definition, if we going off the definition, that's exactly what it is. It's a remaster. I'm sorry, that's what they said. Final Fantasy 7 is a right. Go ahead. You want to talk, nigga?
R. Kelly said he ain't piss on them girls. Listen, R. Kelly said he ain't piss on that girl, but he did. So it don't even matter. All right, they can say it's a remaster, but clearly it's a remake. All right.
If I put an onion on a plate with some caramel on it and tell you it's a cake, you gonna say, "Hey, he said it's a cake." Nigga, no.
Here's what they doing. I'm used to dealing with people like this. Here's what they do.
Like what?
Whatever my view is what it is. And if the evidence supports my view, I'm gonna ride with the company. If the evidence is against my view, then the company is lying. But whatever it is, I'm gonna keep bobbing and weaving so that everything matches up with what I think it should be.
Ain't no bobbing and weaving. You're full of shit.
This nigga loud as shit. This nigga hurt.
Hey, let him speak his piece. Let him speak his piece. He's scared of this nigga. Let him speak his piece.
Hey, I'll go in on you, Code. Let me tell you something, brother. I will make you humble. I will make you submit to my opinion. Now, admit that I was right now.
What the hell?
What?
Somebody put some background music on this nigga.
You sat up in your bed to say that? What is going on?
This nigga white.
Yo, that's too funny, man. Oh, man.
Hey, Brad the Wizard, have you been outside yet? You told me the white boys was walking around outside.
No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him.
That was a nigga in California.
That wasn't him. That wasn't him. No, that wasn't him.
Yeah, no, that was me.
That was him. That was MAGA Brad.
Like
Brad with the MAGA.
Yeah, that wasn't him.
In your mind, man.
All right, hold on. Let me get to these super chats real quick. Shout out to Mr. Bobby Wright. Thanks for the support. He said, it's not a remake, it's a mindset. Exposed. It's a fucking mindset. Another one from Mr. Bobby Wright. Shout out to you. He said, I'm rocking with 8 on this remake debate. Dig? Yeah, that was bars. Nigga, bars. Listen, bars. Shout out to Brandon Young. He said, Optimus tripping. He must ain't put no grease on them 3 braids of his. Yeah, he ain't have his applesauce. He mad. He didn't get his applesauce for lunch snack.
The edge control wearing off.
All right. Shout out to Erodimus. He said, sorry for dropping the bomb on the show, trying to call in to explain my question. What's your name? I'm trying to get, everybody trying to get in. Hold on. Can somebody stop hitting on their calculator or some shit, please? Thank you. I would appreciate that. Somebody typing like a motherfucker. It's kind of loud. Whoever it is. Shout out to Key. He said, last time I supported the Pistons is when I bought tickets to see LeBron 2 straight years and he didn't play. Pain.
Man.
All right. Shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, if game only changed its presentation, textures, voice tracks, soundtracks, etc., it's a remaster. Remake is all of that, plus the game is modernized for the current time. Change controls, mechanics, etc. Y'all agree?
That's pretty true.
Pretty much.
All right. Now, we can pretty much move on from this topic. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I think we had everybody that wanted to speak on this. Hold on. Let me try to
I just need to know when y'all believe the company versus when the company is lying. Give me like some
Listen. I believe me when I'm right and the company is wrong. Because they wrong. If they calling, what game was that we was just talking about?
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, if they calling Tony Hawk a remaster, they are wrong.
They calling it a whole remaster. This nigga talk about onions and shit. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm trying to see if y'all logic apply to everything. That's all I'm trying to see.
Or like when they say it's not downgraded.
I ain't got nothing to say on that, man.
Hey, shout out to Ann Stevens. You in here? What up?
Yo, what's up?
What's your name in the chat? What's your name in the chat?
For me, no, I'm Ann Stevens.
Oh, that's your name in the chat too? In the YouTube chat?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What's up? What you got for us?
No, all I wanted to say is a remake is basically a new engine. That's all that is. It's a new engine.
That's not right, because then what's the niggas that make out Modern Warfare, when they got that new engine, they upgraded it, but the shit still looked the same. I mean, it's just they remastered the engine. Yeah. You want to talk about that? I mean, just because you get a new engine don't mean shit, because then
that's true.
The Master Chief collection, that's a whole different engine from the original, ain't it?
Madden got new engines, and that shit still look exactly and play exactly the same. So,
right.
Yeah.
Hey, remaster is like Jack and Daxter trilogy.
We're looking at it wrong.
A remake is basically a new engine. That's how I looked at it, man.
Man, I think talk trash to you, man. Put this nigga in his place. You told him what it was and stand on it.
Hey, Brad. Brad is still here. Brad is definitely still here.
Yes, I am.
All right. He done already came off the top ropes on you, Optimus. Just chill.
I got more. I could go on for hours. I won't.
That's all I had to say.
Pause.
All right. I appreciate you. I'm going to roll up.
Good looking player. Appreciate you. Let's talk about Netflix, man. Netflix is increasing their prices. The regular plan is going from $13 to $14, and the premium plan is going from $16 to $18. When is it going to be time to cancel Netflix, man? Because they trying.
I thought they was only raising it $1.
No, dollar for the standard. Premium getting raised $2.
Huh? Okay.
At what price are we canceling Netflix? Are we now?
They pushing. You about to be paying for cable TV.
Do y'all feel like they're not delivering? Like they putting Chappelle Show.
Okay, okay. Let me say this too. At the same time, while they are increasing the prices, they do spend $18 billion a year to produce all of their shows and things like that. This is the money that they put back into the company. So your extra money is definitely going to more content.
Yeah,
so
but
are y'all okay with that?
Enough. They keep canceling shows like
Dark
they
do.
Stolen.
Well, y'all motherfuckers ain't watching them. They're not canceling the shit that people watching.
My issue is a lot of
shows.
Well, Off the Carpet, that was popular.
If they don't go big like Stranger Things or House of Cards, then they cancel it.
They got to stop bringing movies. They got to stop bringing all the new movies from the fucking foreign, bro. All the new movies that I didn't like, the platform, fucking. There's 2 or 3 new movies that I fuck with, but they all foreign. Like they ain't got. Ain't nothing wrong with reading subtitles, but
I can't stand.
Of course, I can read. I'm just saying, like sometimes you want to be able to look at your phone. Like I don't know, bro. I'm not watching the fucking anime, bro. I'm not watching the fucking anime
with action going on. Like
that's what I'm saying. I ain't watching no damn dub. Like, come on, down.
Yeah, I'm
not into those big Hollywood movies, so I like foreign films. Like I've never not had a good experience watching a movie because I had to read subtitles.
I mean, of course, it just gets to where, like, for instance, if you go on the Netflix, you watch the movie, 3 minutes in, you say, "Oh fuck, this is a finished movie." Like, ah, damn, it's a fridge. Like, come on, bro. Like,
no, you know the problem with the foreign movies and shit. Because I wanted to watch that one foreign joint with the white woman. She got like powers or something, right? It just came out not too long ago. But then when you start watching it, the fucking lip sync was terrible. Yeah, like they dubbed. It was dubbed. It was horrible, dog. Like I couldn't do it.
Like what's that samurai show? It's like a Japanese show about a zombie apocalypse, but it's like samurais in it.
I ain't seen that one.
Yeah, they got it on Netflix.
That joint sounds fire. What's the name of that?
Yeah, that shit. Look, I was like, bro, this shit fire. And I went.
That sounds like some mall news.
It wasn't English, and they had like a shitty ass English there. I said, boy, I got to get up on out of here. This shit trash.
Hey, yo, shout out to Dizzy. He said this topic longer than Mook Third last night. We off it.
Niggas don't even watch battle rap like that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we off it. But yeah.
I got someone who wants to say something. You don't mind?
Oh Lord.
Hello.
Oh shit.
I am outraged by the price increase of Netflix. I'm a subscriber of the 4K plan. I'm paying $18 now, man. Shit. I mean, that's $216 a year. It's shit. We're in a pandemic. Unemployment is at record highs. People can't even afford to feed their families. And the greedy corporate Jews are making it harder for the average family to afford their product. And they're canceling all their shows. They're treating us like suckers, man.
Are you the only one in the house? Other people hearing you do this shit?
So let me ask y'all this. Do anybody got like a fire stick in here?
Hell no.
Nah,
I got the Fire TV, but not the stick.
I mean, did you got it altered and all that to get the shit free and all that? Like, what's some alternatives for this, man? Because you know what I'm saying, they getting out of hand.
I'm just about to start turning to Johnny Depp and ride the 7 Seas.
I saw the issue. People used to complain like, "Oh, all we got is Netflix, Hulu," and then you got too much of what you want now. Now you got 20 goddamn streaming services.
Yeah, you got a lot. You do got a lot of choices.
I mean, yeah, but that's the thing. Now they bidding and trying to get you like, oh, if I want to watch this one show, I got to keep that $13 a month. I mean, look.
So look,
y'all
right?
Y'all niggas wanted that.
I had started a trial for Stars because I wanted to watch Power and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, Power Book 2. So soon as I start the trial, I go to cancel it and shit. And they was like, hold on. You know what I mean? Stay for a while. So they had like 2 deals where you could pay like $2.99 for 6 months. Or 99 cents for 3 months. So now they trying to make sure you don't even cancel they shit. They giving you some good ass deals. Right. I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I was like, that's crazy. They need to start doing that.
See, like with Hulu, you can't if you get a trial, you can't just cancel it and then if you cancel it, it totally cancels the trial. Right. You have to like keep it and then put a reminder in your phone or something.
Yeah. But yeah, with the Stars, I canceled it immediately, and they let you keep it until it runs out. You know what I'm saying? So, but they had offered me a deal I couldn't refuse. What's up?
I want y'all to answer that question that 8 originally presented.
How
at
much?
what point is it, where Netflix is too much? Like, what is that line for people?
Right.
Well,
I
listen,
still think Netflix is amazingly cheap, especially compared to cable. My cable bill was over $120 a month.
Mine
Just
was
for the
over
TV
200.
part.
Mine was over 200
Shit.
when I had it.
But you probably had that bundle with internet. I'm talking about my TV part alone was
Oh,
just
okay, got you,
like
got
over
you.
100.
Shit, a lot of people can't get the cable without the internet because of the region they're in. Like Comcast was whooping niggas ass over here in Little Rock, bro.
Yeah, I hate fucking Comcast and they fucking I hate Comcast, man. I just hate them
I do
bastards.
too.
Yeah.
I hate Comcast.
They made me get a fucking home security system. I said, bitch, we was opening the front door and
Man, I live in the trailer. What I'm gonna need with that?
Yo, that's hey, yo, shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, so glad I don't have Netflix anymore. Thumbs down. Also, we got one from Jay Harvey. He said Netflix needs to come out with an annual subscription. They do cancel shows people watch, too. They just canceled Mindhunter. I was pissed. Well, obviously, it ain't enough people watching it. It ain't enough people.
They canceled Mindhunter?
Stop
Apparently. Playing, man. I was waiting for the next season of that.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, I got Roku. It's not bad. All right. Then we got Pat, the logo guy. He said, I got Cody. That's why I won't leave Sony TVs. All right.
niggas still got Cody. I remember that shit used to be like.
So like what price? All right, what price can they reach where you like? You know what? I'm done. I'm canceling.
Tell you what, they hit a dub on me. They hit $20, nigga. I'm packing it up.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, where you going? What's your alternative? Where you going?
Where I'm going? I'm gonna take my ass back to. I'm gonna go with the HBO Max, the fucking Amazon Prime, goddamn Hulu.
That's gonna be more than a dub.
But think about it. It was all four at one time. If Netflix go up to $20, shit. Bro, what show on Netflix right now, other than Black Mirror, has niggas just been raving about? A Netflix original. What show? Not a show they acquire, but like a original show.
Well, they have a lot of good movies too. That new movie,
I like The Witcher.
Chicago 7.
Okay, a lot of the movies that are on Netflix
like that
are on Netflix.
That they got on there.
Okay, I'll give you Ozark. A lot of the movies that were on Netflix aren't on there anymore. They're on Amazon Prime, or they're on that I forgot the other one. Niggas on HBO Max though. I know that much. Niggas sleeping on HBO Max.
HBO Max looks like crap.
I'm sleeping on it. Anybody got it? Like how much
I
they
got
charge?
it. Nigga,
I got it.
Is it Showtime and all of that? Is it
just go watch Raised by Wolves, dog. Go watch Raised by Wolves, bro. That shit's hard.
The compression.
So do you guys actually just sit down and turn on the TV and just watch TV? Like how do you guys do that? Like I haven't actually just watched TV since high school, but you guys are talking about like actual series.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, like
I'm
talking about streaming.
Some people.
You don't sit down and watch TV? Like what the fuck?
No, it's a waste of time.
Oh, you only read
just
books. You're too civilized.
No, I haven't had cable. I haven't like sat down and just turned on the TV and just like watched TV in like 10 years because.
So what the hell do you do when you chilling besides play games?
Game. I can get on. On the games if it's a day off at like 10 o'clock in the morning and play till like 4 or 5 and only stop to maybe get something to eat or go to the store or whatever.
So
so
you don't watch TV. You don't watch movies, TV shows, none of that shit.
Yeah, I watch. I like movies.
I watch. Surfing.
No, I watch
movies.
like
channel surfing type shit.
No, right? He's talking about just sitting there watching TV.
Either one. Like I just.
You just stand in the corner, stare at the wall, like.
Oh, you talking about
I play. But just sitting down and whether it's channel surfing on cable, because it's so it's like you're being spoon fed. You have to watch specific shows at specific times. There's commercial breaks, and it's like so closed on YouTube.
Streaming is not like that. You watch whatever you want when you want to watch.
I mean, you got on demand. You got on demand, sir.
Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't watched cable TV in a while.
Yeah. Anytime I watch TV, I'm watching something specific. I'm not like surfing. I know what I'm going to watch.
You got some niggas who keep ESPN on all day just because they want background noise. But I mean, other than some old people like Optimus, like what channel you keep on in the background?
You keep on NBC or some shit.
Hey, my nigga keep it on the Food Network or some TLC or some shit.
the fucking nursing home channel or something like that. Hey, shout out to hold on. Shout out to Tony Esquire. He said Netflix trying to recoup that $1 billion+ loss. Hold up. Fuck, where'd it go? Okay, yeah, Netflix trying to recoup that $1 billion+ loss from pushing that child porn cuties film through. Amazon Prime and Apple TV making plays out here. All right.
Yeah, both child porn,
but yeah, go ahead. What you was about to say?
No, I was just saying, I really don't know nobody that really just sit there and watch TV in the background type shit. Like, with so much shit going on with the phones, with the social, like, I don't know niggas that just sit there and watch TV like Jeremy is asking. Like,
nah, we just yeah. Well, usually when we go watch TV, we know what we watching, not just really just have it on and shit. The only time it's just really on is like when I go to sleep, and that's only because this girl can't fucking sleep without a TV. So.
She be keeping the fan on too. I bet.
Yeah, fan and TV gotta be on and shit.
You know what's crazy?
I used to be like that.
What y'all scared of the dark? The fuck is going on? Scary
they
ass.
Switching how TV. They switching how shows are delivered to us again. Like they going back to where you get like you had Power and other shows are like Insecure. They give you like an episode a week. But for a while on Netflix and Hulu and all that, people were binge watching a whole fucking show in a weekend, and then for months they were just raving about when the next season is coming out. But stuff like Lovecraft Country, shit like that, like they starting a lot of big shows starting to go back to that weekly watch so that they can
like
get
that weekly shit.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
I want to watch that. That's why I didn't watch Power until the first half was done. I want to watch it at my leisure.
It makes sense because they want everyone to be on the same page talking about it. They the trending topic. It's like a hive mind. Like I understand why they
never started the way they did. No, fuck that.
I saw the boys did that. That shit pissed me off.
Yeah, that junk is trash like that. Fuck that.
Last year.
Let me watch it at my own leisure, dog. Let me watch it how much I want to watch at one time. Right. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout
out to Matt McGrath. He said, I just use Roku, watch YouTube, play movies and video games mostly on my TV. Comcast is definitely trash 8. I just have them for internet. Yeah, I got them for internet because I'm forced to have them bastards for internet. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't have them. I wouldn't have them at all. All right, let's move on. Netflix is increasing. It seems that we still going to pay for that shit. So it is what it is. It ain't that bad, right? $18 a month. It just start adding up when you got all these different streaming services at once. Amazon Prime, HBO, Apple TV, fucking Hulu. Like that shit start adding up then.
Hell yeah.
Crazy. Let me see what we got here. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be 4K 60 on both consoles.
That's dope.
Well,
who buying it?
Not necessarily. I think it's going to be upscaled or checkerboard or some shit on the PS5, and it may be native on the Xbox. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But just know this, man. 4K with muddy textures is not the wave, man. That is not the fucking wave. Y'all got to stop bragging about this 4K shit and then be having these terrible ass textures, because 4K with bad textures doesn't make it better. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make it better at all, man. But if
I really like these new Assassin's Creed though. Like the last two, I beat both of them. I put about 100 hours in. Like I think Origins is such a great game. It's probably my favorite one, or one of my favorite ones in the series. Odyssey was good for like the first 50 hours, but it just doesn't have like the quality or attention to detail.
Did you buy them time savers?
No, I didn't. I don't spend any money in those games.
I lost interest
to play it.
Assassin's Creed. I played every single one up to Black Flag, and then I never beat Black Flag because I played them all, and up to that one, and I just got tired of it, man.
That ship combat was ass.
That's the last one I actually loved was Black Flag. Unity was alright.
Yeah, see, I'm playing.
Unity is the only one I'm playing. The last one I beat.
I'm playing 3, 4. And Syndicate at the same time. I'm trying to finish them. I need to work on these middle Assassin's Creeds. Like I played the earlier ones and I played the latest 2. So I'm trying to get through the 3, 4 Syndicate.
Yeah. Why are you playing them all in the same? Don't they all connect, right?
I don't even really know. I never really understood what was going on in like the modern Assassin's Creeds. I mean, I'm just happy to get through the games. Like the modern storylines are cool. But
you just looking at the title screen?
No, you're talking about the modern when you come out of the what is it called?
The Animus.
The Animus, yeah.
Yeah. No, they're cool, but I don't see that there's really a huge connection in the story. Like even with Origins and Odyssey, where it has the same the same ancestor or the same modern person, Layla Hassan.
Right.
Like I was really disappointed how Odyssey didn't really show her as much. Even in Origins, I wanted to see more. Like I read all the stuff on her laptop and everything. That was actually pretty interesting. And then Odyssey, she doesn't even look right. She like looks. They made her all like bulky, and she looks all weird. And they just screwed it up, and you don't even really play as her very much. So that's been kind of disappointing. They've actually toned down the modern aspect, and I kind of like that part. But
I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't really
They bring back that online. They bring back that online. I'll buy the new one.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said HBO Max is heat, but that UI is trash. They got to get it together. I have not tried HBO Max yet, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
It's trash.
Shout out to Matt Laser. He said, "Hey, who would you have as an internet provider if not Comcast? I wish I could have Verizon Fios because that was like the best that I had so far. It was amazing." Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said the Assassin's Creed games with Ezio, in my opinion, were the best. I got the collection of them. Those were the best Assassin's Creed games, in my opinion. I only beat two.
Those were really good.
I beat Unity and I beat Syndicate. I almost beat Brotherhood on PC, but I did some shit where I changed up graphics card or something. I had to reinstall Steam and I lost my save file, so I ain't started over. Yeah, I was at like chapter 14 or some shit on Bloodline, and I lost my save file, so I didn't start over. But I only beat 2 Assassin's Creed games, but I played them all. I just couldn't get through them joints.
Yeah,
man.
see, I beat 1, 2, played quite a bit of Brotherhood and like a tiny bit of Revelation, but the multiplayer of Brotherhood was really fun. I played that quite a bit. I thought that was really unique.
Wait a minute, can you use a controller for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on PC?
Yeah.
Damn, that shit wasn't letting me do it. What the hell?
Yeah, you can. On Steam? Yep.
Oh, never mind. I got mine on that Uplay shit.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, man, it's gonna be upscaled on 4K.
That junk looks trash to me.
No interest.
I'm looking forward to it. It looks cool to me. I think Assassin's Creed is just it's my franchise. I've never not liked Assassin's Creed, and this I don't know. It looks
just talking about you like there's people that's gonna play the next Far Cry just because.
No, because I like it, because it's always I'm always interested in it because it's always good to me.
Y'all be playing these games like it's a girl y'all can't stop, that y'all can't leave alone. Like, giving these companies y'all damn money. You ain't see that nigga jump 100 feet off a mountain and then take no fall damage?
Yeah, like yeah. See, like in Odyssey, you can make it so you can't even die if you jump off a cliff. Like in Origins, you can reduce the damage, but in Odyssey, you can make it so you don't take any damage. So I didn't like that. I think it got kind of like too casual and just cheap. But now they've had a year off, like they did with Origins. I think that's why Origins was so good, and so hopefully this next one will.
These Assassin's Creed games are going more the fantasy route. I mean, like they all have had like fantasy elements to them, but it's like now they really embracing it.
At this point, it's pretty much Assassin's Creed by name only. I mean, it's a far cry from what the first games were, and now they're just pretty much coming out like they shouldn't even really be Assassin's Creed, but it's more for branding purposes.
Yeah,
they're not even like, come on, how the fuck you gonna be a Viking? Like, come, what the fuck is
going right?
It should be Viking around.
You know what's crazy? I remember when the first and second Assassin's Creed came out, they was already like back then. It was like, yeah, they should make one in with Vikings, or they should make one in Greek. Like they was saying this shit years ago, and it's great just finally watching them get to that point. Niggas always talking about samurais and shit, and Chinese.
Yeah, they definitely wanted to do it in that shit. They definitely wanted to. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, I heard Assassin's Creed Unity is pretty good. Might try that. Yeah, definitely give it a shot. It's pretty good. Now that it works and runs, and it's the best looking one from this gen also. Hit that like button, people. Wake up. Hit that like button. Let's go. Hit that motherfucking like button. So the DualSense is out there in the wild, as y'all know. People have been giving their opinions on it. And it seems like it's going to be a pretty good controller as long as these devs take advantage of it. Definitely one of the first games I'm going to try out is that Astro shit. So I want to see how this controller really really feels, because people is really like hyping it up, talking about it's amazing, and the haptic feedback and all of that is great. So that's the first game I'm firing up to take this controller for a run. Also, that built-in mic sounds really good.
What?
Yeah, I was impressed.
Nigga, what? How that shit sound better than the platinum headphones I got from PlayStation?
Yo, that built-in mic sound crazy.
Where y'all see this at? I done missed
Nigga, it's a video.
It's videos on YouTube. It was videos on Twitter and all of that shit. Some girl, I seen the one with the female. She put up a video. It sounds really good. Okay, now, nobody has been able to test out how it will sound with the while you're pressing buttons or while you're playing the game, because that software, I mean the noise canceling feature won't work until you have an actual PS5. It won't work on PC and things like that. So,
the mic on the controller sound better than the headphones. I saw a nigga do a headphone test.
Yeah, the mic sound crazy. The mic sound crazy.
I was definitely impressed. That shocked me.
Yeah.
Unless you break dance on the controller, you should.
Now, if that noise canceling feature is amazing also, then you should be good to go. But that mic, that mic sound pretty good, man. It sounds, I did not expect it to sound that good.
So this is my question. This is my question to y'all. With the type of games y'all play, do you prefer having like a soundbar sound system, or do y'all like the headphones? Because for me, like if I play Siege, I need the headphones so I can hear shit around me while I'm, communicating. I rarely play the game with the audio coming from like the TV or my speakers.
Yeah, I can't play with headphones. I don't like headphones.
What?
Y'all like a sound?
Your head too big or what?
No, I just don't like headphones.
My head's too big.
Nah.
I got great headphones.
I don't like shit on my head, dog. I don't like being like canceled out from what's going on around me. I need to be aware of what the fuck is going on around me, yo. I don't know.
You ain't no cell block.
I mean, still, that's just what I'm used to. I got to be aware of my surroundings, man. I can't be all having some loud shit on my ears and I can't hear what's going on in the outside world, man. I need to be
that's why you didn't like Hellblade.
Huh?
Yeah, but then if you have the microphone on and it has side tone, you can hear.
So let me say
like
this.
On mine, I can.
Where's the sound going to be coming out from when you're playing online, like from the players?
Ooh, I guess the TV shit. My question is it going to cancel out your TV audio? Because like I don't want to hear an echo from my controller. I don't want to hear the people talking to me and I hear through my controller.
Well, the noise canceling should handle that. The noise canceling feature. But I just want to know how we're going to hear people talking.
I think through the TV.
I don't know if I like that too much. I don't know. I would have to see. I don't think so.
Damn, but first,
either way, that is a next gen. That's a next gen controller. That is a next gen.
That's definitely a next. I mean, when you look at it compared to the Xbox, like the thing with them is they just adding a button from 7 years ago. It's old. That button is old. That share button is old. Been there, done that already. So that's not really impressive and all that shit. But when you look at what Xbox did with their controller compared to PlayStation, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So Alex, you brought up sound bars, man. I would never buy a sound bar under no condition. Well, if I had like a little tiny room or something like, and that was all I had.
I thought you'd be using an on brand.
A full system. There are no headphones that can touch a full spec system. It's just impossible.
As a broke college student, I beg to differ. I would use these headphones.
A sound bar is definitely better than TV speakers, man. So if you sound bar is your only choice for better sound, then definitely go with that.
That's what I got right now.
Yeah, the Vizio.
Yeah, like on the LG OLEDs, you can do a sound bar and the built-in speakers at the same time.
Right. Correct.
I think
what is that Astros though? What is that Astro playroom? Isn't that for the Move camera? I thought isn't that?
Well, no, they have
that playroom or.
But they also have the VR game, the Astro.
Yeah, they got the platformer and they got like another game too. But yeah, one we talking about is the platformer where you're going in and out of water collecting coins and shit. The dude said when you walking through the sandstorm. When you're walking through the sandstorm, it really feel like you're walking through a sandstorm and all this fly shit. Like, they really bigging up this controller, man, as far as, like, with all the features that it can do. We just got to see if third party going to take advantage of it.
Facts.
Any of y'all use VR for PlayStation?
Oh, yeah, I got
absolutely.
Hey, I about died when I had that.
This is my question. Well, you dehydrated. My question is, I wonder if my because the way they got the PlayStation 4 set up, there's a secondary box that you got to plug the optics in, and has to run through the box in order for it to run through the TV and all that shit or whatever. I'm wondering if that's going to translate to the PS5, because if this shit gets to where it's obsolete, goddammit, or unless they have a different...
It works with the PS5, but what you got to do, you got to go online, because you're going to need an adapter cable, but they'll give it to you for free. So what you do, you go online, you put in your serial number for your PS4, for your PSVR, and then they'll send you an email with the confirmation that they got it, and then they're going to send you the adapter that you need, so that your current setup continues to work with the PS5.
Okay. So does the previous camera? So you saying like the camera work, the headset work, the damn dildo controllers they got us using and shit, like all that?
Everything works except for that camera. You're gonna need an adapter.
Okay.
All right.
So it's free adapter though.
Shout out to Kenj, the neutral. He said, "I'ma shove the DualSense up my girl puss with all them special gyro mechanics and sensitivities and shit."
This nigga in heat. What the fuck?
Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, "Facts. I have a Samsung soundbar. It's lit." Yeah, man. Next week, y'all realize that the PlayStation 5 is dropping next week. Also, the Series X is dropping next week.
Niggas ready. Let's go.
Yeah, it's going down, man. It's going down.
A broke college student. How you buying the next gen?
Hey, don't worry about how many. I'm going to get mine, goddamn it. I'm going to get mine. Don't worry about that.
All right, so in the latest news and fuckery, Lil Wayne has endorsed Donald Trump and a few other celebrities and shit like that. Of course, people are at an outrage. People are pissed off by this. Lil Wayne, Trump had a big ass smile. Yeah, gotcha. Did any of y'all vote? Did y'all into that type of thing, or?
I gotta vote next week or this upcoming week.
Yeah, me too. Tuesday.
I'm trying to hear Brad's opinion on it. Brad probably went back and listened to all the Carters when he saw that tweet.
I'm not a big fan of Lil Wayne.
The question is, do these celebrities matter and what they pick? Like, have any of them swayed y'all to go a certain route, or do this bother you at any way? Like, what do y'all?
Maybe if it was 50 Cent, I'd probably go vote. But
last week, Lil Wayne said whatever 50 tell him to do, that's what he gonna do.
Lil Wayne ain't washed his hair since 08. I ain't worried about what that nigga saying, bro.
I gotta defend myself against this dick sucker. I'm not gonna let that slide, all right? Now, you said I went back and listened to Lil Wayne. Clearly, you didn't pay too much attention about the last week's podcast, because I clearly said that I'm not a Trump supporter. And I'm still not one now. And now, as for voting, I may vote. It's 50-50, man. I'm not enthusiastic about either of the candidates, but I got my mail-in ballot and everything. If I do vote, it'll be for Joe.
Yo, Brad giving out smoke, man. Who said that man went back and listened to Lil Wayne? He talking to you.
Who said that?
Who said he went back and listened to all Lil Wayne? Because he talking to you.
Was that me? What's good, Brad? Now, I know your sleeping bag a little tight now that you can get that shit off your chest, but
you remind me of a jackass.
Yeah, I remind you. Okay, Brad the Wizard. Take the wand out your ass and listen to me. There should not be a 50-50 on this Biden and Trump topic. It's not an option, my guy. 50-50 is in the result of the outcome, or 50-50 on your vote?
No, I'm saying what I said was, what the fuck did I mean? Hold on.
Go ahead.
What I meant was it's 50-50 whether I'm going to vote or not. That's what I meant.
Oh. And you said you black?
I'm mixed race. I'm black,
Are you black?
white, and Mexican.
You know what? It's just something about me being a black African-American man. I just can't simply not vote knowing what the hell my two grandparents ago went through. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like a slap in the face, don't you think?
I told you before, I have black family who are voting for Trump. Who voted for Obama twice, and I asked them why they vote for him. They said because he was black. I'm repeating myself what I said last week, but that's okay. That's good time for you.
All right, hold on. We got shout out to hold on, we got here. Shout out to Basement Radio, Arcade Podcast. Appreciate you. He said Code is 105 years old. All right, he voted for George Washington. Okay.
All right, we got another dick sucker in the comments. Bray MG saying I'm not mixed race. Hard 8. You remember last time I sent you my birth certificate? This time I'm gonna send you pictures of my grandparents, my great grandparents who are black, all the way from the 1900s.
You sent your birth certificate to a random nigga on the internet?
And you can expect that.
He gonna have you sign a T-shirt next, Hard 8. Watch out.
Oh man! Shout out to Biz the Kid Gamer for the super chat. Of course, the rich will support Trump. Excuse me. Biden is fitting to raise all their taxes. LOL. Yeah, it seems like a lot of celebrities are running to Trump because they're trying to keep their money, man. So I guess you vote for who works for you at the end of the day. If you think they're gonna give what you are looking for or what's in your best interest, then that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said both candidates are crazy at the end of the day. Life goes on regardless of who's president, people. 100. True that. That's true. Also, we got one from Tony Esquire. He said, I would vote for whoever can get me a PS5. Yeah, them PS5s is hard to come by right now, man. They are very hard to come by. Good luck out there, people. Good luck out there. Next week, it's going to be a war, man. It's going to be a fucking war next week. So don't get robbed either, man. You're going to have them stick-up boys. They're going to be out. They definitely going to be out there. You feel me? So stay safe.
And then for the Series X, first, Microsoft said there's going to be more available at launch. And then Phil Spencer came out and said there's going to be shortages for months. And then at my GameStop, the guy said he thinks there'll be barely enough to cover the pre-orders. Like, I thought when stores get like Xboxes and PS5s, it would just be like, all right, the people who pre-order it are they're going to get that specific amount in, but then there's going to be like a whole nother shipment that's going to be just for the walk-ins. But I guess it all goes towards, they take it from the same pool. Like if they got 10 pre-orders and then they have 13 PS5s, then they have like 3 extra ones. So I guess they're probably going to be hard to get.
Yeah, pretty hard. They're going to be real hard to get, man. Real hard to get. So scalpers are going to be out in full effect. You already know. In fact, I already seen some people selling shit. So, man, good luck. It should be more about Christmas, though. Should definitely be more about Christmas. Shout out to Sub Negro 24. He said Trump and Biden are one and the same. Vote for policies, not politicians. All right.
Well, they're both rich old white men.
But yeah, nobody. Who
do you guys think is going to win?
When is the vote? Ain't the vote like 4th or some shit like that? When is this shit going down?
Third.
Third.
But a lot of people done already voted.
Yeah, they breaking records. Way more people than voted.
I think it's gonna be close, man. I can't really say who's gonna win.
Do y'all really care who wins? Well, I know Hard 8 feel like, I know you said that you don't really.
I don't give a damn.
Life's gonna go on.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same shit, dog.
Afraid to go out.
It's gonna be the same fucking shit.
I'm just sick of niggas taking the celebrity tweet a picture with him. Like, why do we give a fuck what Lil Wayne does? Like,
yeah, he got 2 dreads left. Like, he got enough problems. You know
but remember, Lil Wayne was also saying that shit about Black Lives Matter a couple years
Exactly. So I was like, we already know how this nigga giving it up. Like, why are we?
Yeah, he just out of touch with reality, and that's probably just come from being rich and not really having to deal with a bunch of bullshit. So it is what it is, man. Anyway, what you got for us, Code?
I ain't really got nothing. I'm just listening to this Brad the Wizard nigga, just wondering how does he live from day to day.
Oh shit! Damn, man, you want all the smoke.
Come on, man. You don't want me to keep going in on you. I could go on for hours.
Yes, you can. You a weird dude, man. You got to, like, what do you do that's normal? What in a regular day for you? What do you do that a normal person would do?
I'm a person, man. I listen to music. I read. I do all kinds of shit. I go out for a walk every now and then. I weigh about 300 pounds. I'm trying to lose some weight.
300. You sound.
I'm trying to better my life.
Well, I ain't hating on that.
You sound like you take quick showers and shit.
Stupid, man. Brad cool, man. He cool. He got a difference of opinion. Sometimes they're strong-minded. It's all good, man. We support everybody, man. But yeah, it ain't a lot to go on this week, man. So we about to get up out of here, man. So yeah, y'all ain't gotta get off Discord, but y'all gotta get out of here. See what I'm saying? So we going.
Yeah. By the way, Hard
Yes.
8.
Yes.
So I just beat Red Dead 1 yesterday, and so I did get spoiled on it a little bit. Like I almost had it done. I had like the last mission with Jack, and then it was over. But I didn't realize I was that close, and I kind of was getting frustrated with how it would say like, "Oh, your family member's not here, and you got to come back tomorrow." And so I was like, "I'll finish it later." But then I was listening to your video and how you said like you're like, "Oh, I was shocked how John got lit up at the end," and I was like, "Fuck," if I only would have just finished that game.
Man, that game
a
like
little bit
30
earlier.
years old.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't really gaming from 2011 to like 2015 just for various reasons. But the positive is that I didn't play. I beat Red Dead 2 first. So where you said like you kind of knew that Arthur. I don't know. Can we spoil this?
Yeah, spoiler alert. You said, spoiler alert. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you said you kind of knew what was going to go down in Red Dead 2 because of Red Dead 1, but I didn't have that problem. All I had to go on is what they were telling us in the game. So even though Arthur had like, the problem where he was kind of declining, you kind of got that might have been what was going to happen, but it was still I kind of had that same experience with Red Dead 2 that you had with Red Dead 1. So, it kind of went both ways, but it was still like a shocking ending. How Red Dead 1, like you take down like a couple guys and then you just get like lit the fuck up. Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then that part where right before that, how Abigail says like how she and John kiss, and he's like I love you, and then she says I love you, and she's like kind of crying like she knows he's probably gonna die. Like that was definitely pretty heavy. They did a really good job with that.
Yeah, that's Rockstar, man. Rockstar. That's what they do. Shout out to Kenj, the neutral. He said, "I'm gonna knock the first fool that walks out of Best Buy and and throw 500 on him, then run off." Oh man,
that ain't really no robbery then.
Oh man, this motherfucker done posted a picture of himself in the goddamn chat Discord.
I'm gonna send you my great granddaddy next.
Yeah, I don't want to see all that shit, man. Hey yo, where you at right there?
Oh, that's Philadelphia.
Yeah, I figured. All right, y'all gotta go. See y'all. Get out of here.
Real quick, hey,
what
you think about these riots in Philly, man? I thought for sure you would touch on that.
Oh, damn. You know what? No, same shit, man. Same shit as anywhere else. Them riots ain't about, no movement or anything like that, man. Them riots is about people just being greedy. You dig?
So you don't think the police in Philly is like worse than other places?
No, I mean, it's the same type of shit. It ain't really no difference all over all over.
Okay.
Same shit. But nah, I mean, them riots is just people trying to get shit. It ain't really about standing up for nothing. They don't care about that. It ain't nowhere near about that. It's about what I can get free.
So you don't think they're trying to make no change happen?
Nah, not the rioters. Not the rioters, no.
Okay.
Never. They never are in no city. They just about what they can. It's about a come up for them. It ain't about. It ain't about justice and nothing like that. It's about a come up. Feel me?
How to make what it going down in your city though? Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
All right.
Nope. I ain't had no different feelings than anywhere else. Huh?
They showed the video where they said the woman inadvertently drove into the protest area. She was trying to leave, and the police dragged her out of her car, beat her in front of her toddler that was in the car.
Yeah, I seen that.
The toddler, and posted it like they had rescued it. Like that had me pissed off. I'm not gonna even lie. Like,
yeah, I seen that shit.
Where can I donate some money to get this resolved? Because I thought that was just horrible.
Yeah, I seen that. That was stupid.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hey, shout out to Gamer Forte, Sup 8 and Cold. Basement Radio Arcade Podcast knows he's one step away from geriatric, just like Code. Great show as always, players.
Thank you, Forte.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, facts 8, stupid people being greedy and taking advantage of something bad. Luckily, things are starting to calm down back here at home here in Philly. Yeah, that's all that is. That has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter and none of that shit, or standing up or making a stand for injustice or anything like that. That's just people that see it come up and they just going for it. Because they was robbing fucking black-owned stores and shit. I mean, they was looting black-owned stores too. So
Yeah.
it ain't even about none of that shit. It's just about coming up. But yeah, we about to get up out of here, man. Not a lot going on this week, but I guess we pulled it off somewhat. Shout out for all the callers. Appreciate y'all for calling in. Shout outs to everybody that hit the like button, all the Patreon supporters, Super Chat supporters, and everybody that fuck with us and watch and things like that. Cole, what you got for them?
I ain't got nothing other than this. Not this next week's show, but the one after that gonna be lit.
Yeah, the one. The one after that gonna have. We got one more podcast, and then the one after that. Them consoles is gonna be in everybody's hands. We're gonna have some shit to talk about, man. So appreciate everybody for coming through though. All the callers and all that shit. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Another good one, man. What you think? We good?
Yeah, we getting there. Yeah.
Everything on
Chemistry
point?
is developing. Everything is good. I did see a couple of AGS lights. I was like, oh shit, let me go make sure I'm still.
Yo, AGS light never had nothing to do with drama, man. I don't know where this fucking stigma AGS light come from, man. AGS light is just, me talking about different shit throughout the week, man. I don't know where that stigma came from when the AGS light came along. Niggas was getting dropped and all that.
Hey, cause that's how it be. So like before, I was on the panel. I was like, ooh, an AGS light. Like, man, this gonna be good.
Oh man,
my little sub box lit up. Now I see an AGS light. I'm like, oh shit, what?
That's crazy. Hey, what you do?
Talking about?
What you do for Halloween?
Shit, nothing.
Nothing.
Watch TV. Played PlayStation. That's all I did for Halloween.
I did check out this movie called Jennifer's Body. It was my first time seeing it. That joint was Trit Nash.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say, should I get it?
I mean, you can check it. It was on Stars. It was on Stars on demand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to check it out, it's a horror movie starring what's the white girl name from Transformers? And she was on Turtles. She played April O'Neil.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Megan. What's it?
Yeah, Fox.
Megan Fox. Is it Megan Fox? Some shit like that.
I think. I don't know. Yeah, something.
Yeah, she got them stubby ass fucking thumbs and shit. Yeah, I think Megan Fox. Yeah, Megan Fox. She's on it. She stars in it or whatever like that. It's a horror movie, so it's called Jennifer's Body. That joint was trash. It's garbage. It's pretty old. It came out like 10 years ago, 09 or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
I think Megan Fox is overrated. She's not all that to me. I don't think so.
I thought her career was over.
Nah, she could. I mean, she got kicked off of Transformers for running her mouth, but she done played in some big movies since then. She was in the Turtles franchise, and she got a few other things going on with her.
Okay.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. I've been playing the Metro games. They're still really good. I never beat a Metro game, man. I tried, but I didn't drop them joints. Yeah, Jennifer's Body is old. It came out in 09. I mean, it don't matter. It's still trash. I don't give a fuck if that shit was brand new. That shit could have came out yesterday. That joint garbino. It's just stupid. But I mean, if you're into horror movies, you want to check it out. You know what I mean? I guess. But yeah, that's it, man. Nothing else. I watched Power. I caught up on Power, book 2.
Book 2? Okay.
Yeah, I caught up on that.
Finish the first one.
Oh, okay, yeah. The first one, my shit. But yeah, I caught up on that. But other than that, ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. It's a pandemic out here, people. Put your mask on. I think the United States crossed 9 million cases since it started. You know what I'm saying? Which is an all-time high. It hasn't went anywhere. Nothing has changed because time has passed. Motherfuckers think this shit went on break or is on vacation or just went away or some shit. Because sometimes you can feel like that. You can feel like it's been so long that something has to be different, right? No. Mm-hmm. Nothing is fucking different, dog. It's still out here, man. And people are it's a new, like it's on a rise right now and again, like almost like a new fucking outbreak or some shit going on, especially in Houston or Texas. So,
people treating it real casual, like they just going about.
Like it just went away, like it's over. Yeah, put your mask on, people. Social distancing and all that shit is still in effect. Ain't nothing different now than it was in fucking March. You know
One of my guys on Twitter told me that they about to start a month. I guess it started today because he told me it a couple of days ago. They're starting a month long lockdown over in Germany. Like everybody, not just a particular town, but like somewhere over there, like this whole region is shut down for a month because all their cases is climbing like crazy.
Yeah, cases are climbing again. Cases, even in the United States, cases are climbing. So be safe, people. Put your mask on, man. It's that simple. Avoid other people as much as possible. But put your mask on. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Codes, hold on to them braids, man. You got 3 of them left, dog. 3 strikes, you out. Shout out to Tony Esquire. Am I the only one still scared to say Candyman in the mirror? Nah, you ain't the only one. Me and Miss Hard8, we watched Candyman a couple weeks ago, and I told her to go in the mirror and say it 5 times. She was scared to death. You know what? In that movie, it's this movie. I don't know if you've seen it. I think it's called like Countdown or something, right? So it's this movie. I guess it's like a horror movie, thriller or whatever. And you can download this app. Like in the movie, they download this app, and it'll tell you when you're going to die. You know what I'm saying? So if you download the app, it'll tell you when you're going to die. I think it's called Countdown. Anyway, it's pretty good. I liked it. I think it was pretty decent. But they got the app for real. Like you can download the app I know you can download it on your Android phone. I don't know if it's on Apple iOS. But yeah. I told my homie, I was like, yo, you gonna download it? Like Miss Hard8 was scared too. I'm like, yo, download the app. Like you download the app. You can download the fucking app. It's supposed to tell you when you're gonna die. But in the movie, when it tells you when you're gonna die, you really die when the time strikes 0. When the countdown hits 0, you die. You know what I'm saying? So now motherfuckers in real life scared to download the app and then open it. Yo, that shit funny, dog. I was like, yo, you gonna download the app? He was like, fuck no, I ain't downloading that app. I'm like, dog.
Tell you when you gonna die.
Yo, watch that movie and then go down. I forget the name of the app, but the app is real. Like somebody made the app and you can download that shit, dog, from the movie. It's funny. I think it's called Countdown. Shout out to Don B. He said, what's good? 4K 144 hertz monitor to get. What's a good... I don't know much about monitors. You asking the wrong person when it comes to those monitors. Go to ratings.com. You'll figure it out. They got ratings.com. I'll let you know what monitor is good. Shout out to Sleepy. Said, by the way, Optimus is right about the remake and remaster. We already know you was going to co-sign that shit.
That nigga Sleepy know what it is. He's a high-profile individual. You know.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, everyone that's voting in person, wear a mask. All right.
Hey, real quick before we get out of here, did you vote? Because even though I hated the story for Last of Us, I still voted for Game of the Year. Did you vote?
Oh, no, absolutely not. I would vote against it, but nah, I didn't.
What would you put ahead of it? Because you didn't like Ghost.
I'll put a bunch of movies, a bunch of games ahead of that shit. I put Resident Evil 3 ahead of that shit, story-wise. Yeah, I fucked that game. Countdown was awful. Yeah, the concept of Countdown was cool. That's what I really like about it. I like the concept.
But that was the name of it, Countdown?
Yeah, it's called Countdown and shit. You gotta watch it. Check it out tonight. I don't know where it's at. I mean, it's everywhere, but I don't know where it might be free. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on Netflix, but it's on streaming services. I like it, though. I thought it was cool. I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, I like the premise of it. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, everybody start downloading this app. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, with a little cracked phone with a hand. Okay.
Yeah, you see it? It got a countdown on it?
0, yeah, it's got 0 years.
Yeah, that's
months,
it.
hours, minutes, seconds.
That's it. Yeah, Doom Eternal could be Game of the Year, too, also, yeah.
Doom Eternal was good. Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah, it's worth a watch. Countdown is worth a watch, I think. You know what I mean? It might not be the best, but it's worth a watch. Once you see the app, go to the Android store. You're going to see that shit. Yo, motherfuckers are really scared to open that jaw. Like, nah, I ain't opening that shit. Fuck that. I am not opening that. Because that's what happens in a movie. If you open that app and that countdown start, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy.
As long as you don't open the app, you good.
Yeah, as long as you don't open the app, you good. But if you open that app and that countdown start, it's over. Hey, shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming for the super chat. I don't know if you're familiar with Frankfurt area, But in Wissanomi Cemetery, there's a grave inscribed Candyman that used to have me shook. LOL. Yeah, I used to go to Frankfurt High School and shit. And yeah, I went to Frankfurt High School my last year in high school. I went to Frankfurt. That joint was lit too. God damn, so much fun. So much fun. Shout out to Black Worm. He said, when did the app say you're going to die? It's a countdown. I didn't open the app. I didn't actually open the app. But as far as the movie go, no, Miss Hardy, don't open the app. Don't open the app. I was like, I'm about to open it. Don't open it. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Don't open it. I was like, yo, it's a movie, dog. I think the name of the app is Countdown. I'm not sure, but if you watch the movie, you'll see the name of the app, and you can go search it on your phone. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, hey, Hard8, quick question. Have you ever watched, what is that? Sicario? I think that is. Yeah, I seen both of them. I seen part one and two.
I like the first one, but
I didn't like the second one. Yeah, I didn't like the second one either. The second one was more like a fucking Sicario. Yeah, the second one was more like a B movie budget type of shit. It didn't have the same production value as part one to me.
Yeah, that first one was straight.
Nah. He said, I'm not blaming it on Miss Hard8. That's facts. I was like, I'm about to open it. She's like, don't open it. I'm not playing. I'm like, yo, it's a movie. That shit funny. But you seen it? You seen it? You see it though, Cole?
Yeah, I got it. I'm about to set it up now. Gotta find it free though, like you said. I'll have it.
I don't know. I don't know. You can get that shit on Vudu, man, for like fucking $2.99 or some shit.
Yeah, I'm looking on Apple Movies right now. It's $15. I'm like, no good.
How much is it? That's to own it, right? That ain't to rent it.
Yeah, that's the only. You can't rent it. It's the only.
You can't rent it. Oh yeah, you got to find a renting service.
$14.99.
Yeah, it's called Countdown. It came out in 2019. Came out last year.
Yep.
Yeah, it's worth a watch. I think you should check it. Anybody, you know what I mean? I think it's worth a check out, and then download the app, and then take a screenshot and send it to me. Let me see what you.
I want to look at it because it's like modern. Like it seems like it's a good idea.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's. I like it. I liked it. It ain't the best movie. It ain't like a movie of the year, but I thought it was a great concept. Shout out to Kenj, the neutral. He said, nah, 8, you sound scared. Don't blame this on Miss 8. I was going to open it. I ain't care. I was going to open that motherfucker. I was going to open it, but nah. You know what I mean? Happy wife, happy life. I think that's what they say.
Facts.
Yeah, so. All right, you ain't got no more. I ain't got no more, man. We're going to see y'all next Sunday, man. Hopefully we get some more, something good this week. Hopefully we get some good news. Maybe an embargo.
Bills, yeah.
Embargo lift, some gameplay, something. But, yeah, we out, man. Hey, hit the like button. Appreciate everybody for coming, all the supporters, and all that good shit, man. Appreciate y'all. And we're going to see y'all next week. Shout out to Lil F Boy, super chat. He said, hold on, let me read this first. Oh man.
No good. No good.
Yo, F Boy always saying some crazy shit.
Man. You gotta filter this dude, man.
He said you gotta sit up in his lap sideways while you do it though. These niggas is funny, dog. That nigga is funny. Shout out to Lil F Boy, man. Yo, we're gonna see y'all next week, man. We gone. Deuces.